Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Vlad the Chad, aka Vladdy Daddy, aka Vlad von Karstein. He is the preferred child of the von Karsteins. Down with Manfred. He sucks. No one likes him. But today we're going to be playing on Legendary very hard, as we always do. We're going to be trying to dominate the world of men. And we start off over in the likes of Castle Drakenhof, very close to Ungrim. Vlad in lore was consistently battling between doing what was right by the world and doing what's right by himself. He is a very cool guy. But without further ado, we'll jump into it. We'll start the campaign. And we will showcase some epic gameplay. I think the one thing people need to always make sure to do is to just recruit as many lords as you can with this faction. Vampire lords are some of the most potent lords within the game. They are just bonkers, you know. You definitely have some of the most incredibly strong generals in general. You know, you can leave them be. They can fight the majority of your battles for you. They're very fun to use. I haven't played Vampire Counts in a very long time. And Strigori's, they're very good. Vampire Counts is one of the factions I haven't played in a while. I think mainly because a lot of the Vampire Counts has a lot of problems. And I think it's one of those things where a lot of what we're trying to do here... Hold on, can I... Let me just check something real quick. Counts... Okay, let's give it a go. Alright, sorry about that. Let's load in. I think you can do some pretty decent plays in the early stages of the game. You can do some pretty solid plays in the game. Yeah, sorry about that. I will make sure to add things in there. So, it's... That is such an insane stat line. I do remember that the stat line is pretty damn insane. Oh, of course you get halberds now, don't you? It has been a minute since I played the Vampire Coast accounts, excuse me. Trying to recall, my unique building is this as well. I mean, I don't really say nay to that. Logically speaking, I mean, we're always going to start off by doing this. That's the cup healing, right? Blood chalice, yeah. Get some scouting in there. I'm assuming it's magical. Replenish troops, yeah. All solid. I know you can confederate this guy really, really easy. There's something you've got to do for that. From a early game perspective, yeah, Dimity, like back at you, buddy. Right back at you. I mean, a freebie blood kiss, I'm not going to say no to. Trying to recall and remember these kinds of things. I'm probably going to be rushing towards these guys. I remember back in my day when in Warhammer 2 and 1, you'd basically just have zombie stacks. Like, your entire thing was just having as many zombie stacks wherever possible. I don't really see a point in this one, so we have another capacity. So we'd get another one for an entire building slot. Doesn't seem worth it. Hey, Dark. I sincerely doubt we're going to need to recruit any more troops either. I mean, the black coaches, I think it's one of those really interesting units where it can be pretty solid. How much love, dude? Appreciate you. 10 units to begin with. I mean, Zhao Ming has an extra unit of Longway Riders, doesn't he? Which is quite insane, to be honest. I'm going to try and get some more lords in there. Am I usually attacking with Vlad, purposely lose the battle by running away and killing every turn? I think it depends on what your objectives are, Koyu. I think if you want to try and squeeze out as many blood kisses as possible, it's not a bad strat. But what I'm going to try and do is just try and kill the entirety of the Empire as soon as possible. I'm going to try and murder the Empire where possible. But you'd love to see a bit of Vladdy Daddy. Everyone having Vanguard is just bonkers as well. I mean, for me, it's one of the... I mean, my usual forte is to rush stuff. It's generally where I learn the most. So as long as I've got my cavalry on the dire walls, we're chilling. I mean, having 3 potent lords is so insane. Where's the graveyard? Graveyards are here, so as long as we kill... There's 2 graveyards, that's fine. Okay, 45 seconds. Having a double whammy of these guys is very nice. Let me do something like this. Grab you, move you around. I'll probably just mow through the zombies. I'd be surprised if I can't. If I'm not mistaken, the blood coaches get a lot of bonuses just by killing tons of stuff. Interesting. I suppose they do have a lot of mass. Blood coaches are struggling a little bit. Make sure we're doing this.
We are the new order.
Just kill the Lord, that's fine with me. Okay, beautiful. Love to see it. And then now we just want to probably cycle charge. And most likely chuck on some healing over here as well. Oh, I can't double whammy heal there, that makes sense. I mean, we are absolutely smoking them pretty damn quick. Lord should be soon, should be no longer for this world soon. Don't mind chucking a chalice into her to keep her nice and healthy. This is a Graveguard unit that's dying. That is quite surprising. Who are you fighting? You're fighting a Graveguard by yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Enemy Lord's now dead. I probably should have not positioned my my infantry line as aggressive as I did. But it's going to be an interesting one trying to learn kind of like the tossing and turning a bit. So I should be able to throw in other spells. I cannot recall. Obviously, we're not going to be able to heal any more of them, but that should be fine. But dude, Vlad the Dad. Vladdy Daddy. I think they nerfed Vlad, if I'm not mistaken, right? They took away... It was the same with Malice. They took away a lot of the ward save to try and remove the Doomstack ability. Right? I think they tried to avoid having a lot of potency within the faction very, very early on. Which I can understand. You know. I can understand. I do think it's... Let me change something as well. But how's everyone's weekend been so far, boys? How's everyone's weekends been thus far? I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. Well, execution is X, just like that. Execution is X, just like that. I ain't gonna say no, folks. I ain't gonna say no.
King of Darkness.
So, how does it function? I'm trying to recall how quickly you can do it, because obviously we just absolutely smoked this guy. Yeah, no, it's no chance for a...
What?
No chance for it. Vlad should have put it on. I mean, getting hunger, it just seems absolute no-brainer.
Very well.
On all of them. Upgrading my magic as soon as possible, because I don't really need to be worried too much about that. We do have a start of a Blood Kiss. So generally speaking, replenishment is always the go-to. Wow, 25 research rate is actually kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. That is actually pretty damn solid. I'll be so for real. I will be 100% for real. That is pretty insane. Yeah, sorry, I'm just editing the thumbnail on the tubers. Just so it's not as bad. There we are, beautiful. I'm doing wonderful, mate. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Dark, it's been really... It's hella warm here, too. It's really, really warm here, too. The weather is just, like, completely gone mental. I don't believe there's anything super strong. Yeah, no, there's just Skelly Bros, right? Oh, my entire line is full HP again, which is nice.
Kneel before your master.
Who's gonna win? Some Fell Beasts and Vargeists? Easy clap. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but I'm just not a big fan of, I'm not a big fan of the Black Coach. I feel like the amount of effort you have to exhaust utilizing the unit properly is really high.
Isabella von Carstein.
Maybe that's just me, though. Ideally, it's my Vargeist that are initiating the charge. You got Executioner? Yeah, I mean, Executioner is a pretty solid thing. I mean, it came in with Yang Bao, didn't it? Yang Bao. That was the initial integration of it. Dude, a rotation of minus 40 melee attack is so tasty. Stockpile these guys over here as well. Having halberds definitely changes things. Yeah, Yuanbo, the caffeine guy. That was the, where all of the... I'm not sure what I said, but maybe I need more caffeine in me. Makes you caffeine feel like a good player. I mean, they did a good job with the campaign, I'll be honest. They did a very good job with the campaign. Has anybody played the, like, updated, in quotes, campaign? Now that they've buffed and brought in Tiger Warriors, I suspect it'll probably be a lot more powerful. Let's just cycle charge. I don't have any super OP spells just yet. But once we start going down the spell score line, we'll absolutely be chilling. Just have to get to there.
No one can stop.
Lovely jubbly. What's everyone's favourite campaign at the moment? And I've got a question for you boys. Do you think power creep is ruining Warhammer 3? I'm actually curious to see what you guys think. Because I think in some ways power creep is sort of like a necessary evil for the natural progression of a game. I guess it depends on how you do it, right? I think it's ruining it. It is always interesting hearing lots of different perspectives. You waiting for a big update? Well, it should have been this one. 8.0 was supposed to be the big update. Maybe multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, the Thunder Barges and stuff like that, like, completely shocked the multiplayer scene pretty significantly, I'd say. Inherent your favourite? Hate any ogre's the worst. Yeah, literally, what's up, dude? Yeah, I get that. I think the ogre playstyle is definitely not the greatest. It's kind of like I will run at you and bonk you with the club. Kind of like an army of trolls, basically. Yeah, I think the Vargeist is so hard carry here. Don't let Koi hear me. True, he wouldn't be very happy with me. He wouldn't be very happy with me. But yeah, I think that I probably play the ogres the least. Nah, saying that. There's so many factions I don't really touch or play anymore. Your favorite is probably Yuan Bao, yeah, makes sense. And there's like quite a lot of factions that I haven't got around to playing again. Which is kind of crazy to think about, but it's true. There are so many factions in this game that it's hard to keep track of all of it. Right, I'm going to recruit another Lord. I think I'm going to go with a Roy. Ooh, Discipline's really nice, but getting additional HP and leadership and all that kind of good stuff is really nice too.
King of darkness. Bow before
There's a magic. I'm going to keep trying to recruit Lords. Yes, I have supply lines, but I'm not too concerned about that one.
approach.
So the main guy is probably chilling in Templehof. So we've only got a military presence of 1, which means there's quite literally 1 unit in here.
I am unstoppable.
One is probably 1. Yeah, it's got all the one with the garrison in it.
We will.
I need to keep an eye out for everything here as well.
Yes.
Templehof should be a good one just to keep murdering. And away turn 1's go. So he is in Templehof. So he's just raised loads of stuff. He started in Castle Templehof. That's kind of expected. If I attack Castle Templehof, I probably will, to be honest. I didn't recruit any units because I didn't think I needed to anyway. Most of the things that I can recruit... I should probably have removed the first building as well, actually. I probably should have gotten rid of the first first unit inside of the garrison. I might have messed up by not taking Route Marcher, though, interestingly enough. There is actually a funny world where I can't attack Castle Templehof because I didn't take Route Marcher. We'll see if I'm punished. We will see if I'm punished. One thing that'd be quite interesting to know is how many new players have come because of the Bashiva DLC. Probably not that many. So I guess that it's always the interesting thing where if you look at DLCs subjectively and think to yourself, has this progressed the game in a positive way? Like, I would say the latest DLC that did that was definitely, like, Chorfs. I think the Chaos Dwarves was by far one of the best DLCs to progress the game in a meaningful way. So I can't attack it. I think he just ran away, though.
All shall know me and tremble. Fear me.
Yeah, he just ran away.
Seeking.
I'll probably take Castle Templehof first. Puts a bit more pressure on the Lord.
Undeath Ascendant.
Having Pendulum just as a bit of an inventory chaff killer would be nice. But let me attack, I'll absolutely go for it. Yeah, it is a cool one to think about, kind of like how much of the game has changed so much. Because I mean, the game's like 4 years old now. How mental is it that 4 years ago I started playing this game? When is obligatory item? She has it straight away. Anything else beyond the skills? Not talking about Lords of Valentines. Yeah, I guess in some ways. They're probably just trying to focus on making money from what they've released, right? You respond to every damn turn? What's up, Joe? Good to see you, mate. Did I equip it? Yeah, she starts with it. She always insta-starts with it. You don't need to equip it.
The living will join us.
Playing the game on her rolls. I mean, the thing that's going to be really intriguing to me is how well they do with 40k. I think from a Warhammer 40k perspective, like this might be silly to say, but generally it could be the difference maker between quite a lot of creators, you know, becoming full-time or not, depending on how popular it gets. Either one will most likely always stream for you know, as a hobby. But I suspect if it gets incredibly popular, there'll probably be people that will quit their jobs to play it. Wondering how battles will work? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they balance it. Very fancy. I mean, it's kind of like a similar vibe drawer to Vermintide. If you know Vermintide, obviously, Vermintide 2 was fantasy, and then they released Darktide. And they still have a strong community for Vermintide. Like, there's still a lot of people who play it. Those that prefer it are always going to be like that. If they pull it off, oh, 100% I agree. I think the thing is, if Warhammer 40k releases like Warhammer 3 did, dude, come on. Come on. Like, it was... I think people have potentially forgotten how badly the game released. 11 years? It's like 10 and a bit years, yeah. 10 and a bit years. It is one of those, right? Has anybody tried it so Tigerman gets stuck on walls? Have any of you guys seen that? Have any of you guys seen Tigerman struggling to get on walls? I haven't. I don't think in any of the campaigns I did, I funny enough climbed any walls. That should in theory bounce. Yeah, nice. To be honest, I don't think I even need my troops. With all hungering, it's so good. Soundtrack is so good, agreed. It's the one thing they absolutely nailed, to be honest. sound design and most of like pretty much all the voice actors were fantastic. If only I had let's nerf these guys real quick. If only I had Pinochet's now. But thank goodness I have Pendulum. I saw that they put the soundtracks on sale for Steam. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of factions that they absolutely nailed the sound design on. Like dwarves and, you know, dwarves and dwarves. Nodders. Not biased at all. In fact, what I'm doing right now is the unfortunate reality of how I have to play this fight. This is where the core of the strength of this faction comes from, is the fact that their heroes and lords are just so goddamn good. I don't think there's many other factions that have the level of potency that the vampires do with their lords. Because I will probably be able to take over most fights with just my heroes and lords. Which I think is a good and a bad thing. I'll keep healing him. Rennek von Sinclair. Poison being a 15% ward save is very nice as well. And if you don't know what I mean by that, is just naturally reducing damage taken by 15% is effectively the exact same as having ward save. Always a good one to remember. Always a good one to remember, boys. It is a very similar thing. I think Vlad is probably... I think he might not even be the strongest lord now for the vampires. Ironically, Manfred actually could be stronger. Because he gets a dragon. I think utility is always so good. Utility is such an unbelievably important aspect of any legendary lord. That's why, like, if you take it to a multiplayer scenario, things like Vlad, things like Malice don't really perform anywhere near as what they would. Because a player's going to look at that and be like, oh, Malice is transformed. He's taking damage every second. Let's just run away. You know? Let's not let this guy attack me. Make the most of it. Joro, what are you thinking about doing, buddy? What you thinking about? 2 weeks to play Catherine? I was about to... Funny enough, I was about to say the same joke, because like W, that's 2 weeks to play Katarina.
Look on me and despair.
Yeah, fair enough. Would have expected nothing less, Chief. Would have expected nothing less. This is growth as well. That's control. Sure.
Vlad von Karstein.
Yeah, because it is I knew it, yeah, because that is the old school saying for Arsenal, isn't it?
Death Ascendant.
People that aren't English would just have no idea what we're on about, which is the funny thing. But like, why is this guy talking about being a gooner? No, of course it's offensive. I agreed. I agree. I didn't feed them. Ooh, Stalk is kind of nice.
This better be important. More fleet chimes.
Right, we'll keep up these guys going. You love British slang?
Unstoppable.
We do a pretty good job of it.
It is an imbecile.
I might not have murder him and then take Waldenhof through Confederation, which is probably what I'm going to try and do.
What do you want?
Devious dog. Zombie dragon is where these guys really start coming to play.
Lord of the dead.
So I'm going to get one more of those lords as on a zombie dragon. Nice. God, you can't go wrong with the old vampies. Dude, for some reason today I'm right tired. I don't know why. But guys, I'm getting up at like 4 in the morning tomorrow. Absolute rest in pieces. No one should have to wake up that early. So I'm travelling to Wales. Going all the way to Wales. Yeah, I'm travelling to Wales for a show. You into Wales? That's early? Yeah. Last time I travelled like that early, I think I got like 2 hours sleep. Where is he running, by the way? Ain't no way this guy's serious, by the way. Yeah, he's just legged it from the settlement.
The von Garstein.
Where is he gone?
Shed their blood.
Speak now, then go, or
Is this legal?
My will alone. Your
This should be a forbidden move.
bring them.
Oh, I should have attacked with another. I should have attacked with another
I
lord.
refuse.
Yeah, look, he's just beelining it away.
What?
Give me your blood kiss, brother.
The
If he runs
world
this way around, I'm
will
gonna be
drown
fuming.
In blood. King of darkness.
King of Darkness.
Gregor Gorky.
Oh, it is a really nice hybrid of spells. Command the Living. Cripples are such a nice unit to flank with.
All shall know me.
And I'm going to go with another one of these bad boys here. Vampire Lords, yes please. But let me kiss you, god damn it. Like, don't make this weird and let me kiss you. Oh, I'm getting poor. This is not ideal. This is not part of the script.
Yes, the boss.
Becoming really poor was not part of the script. Do you know what? I'm going to just say then, make money.
Lord of the night.
Make monies where possible. I've not seen this dude do this before. My fairness, I haven't played this campaign in a bit. We'll get with Moolah. I will destroy this. Yeah, make a shot, mommy. The true king of the vampires, SMH. Wipe out Vlad. Maybe this is a total challenge. The potential for a true challenge. I mean, for me, I have a hatred for.
Mine.
Yeah, I just have a natural hatred for Manfred. I think anyone that knows the lore will probably feel the same. Manfred did nothing wrong. Okay. Mods right there. Alright, where's this guy going? If he keeps running away, I'm going to be so fuming. Because if I don't get the blood kiss, that's going to suck. Plus, I don't want to fight his other settlement because I'm going the other way. Hey, no so friendly. What's up, dude? Still better than the Dowie is crazy work, by the way. That is actually crazy work. There is no faction better than the dwarves. Why do I have to keep saying this, guys? How many times do I have to say this until you learn the truth? Please just come fight me. Did he just raise Needling? Did that guy just raise Needling again? Just trying to remember what's going to be a good one. None of that. Oh, the Changeling, you're right. The Changeling would be near there, wouldn't he?
The world
So
will
then,
drown
logically,
in blood.
I'm going to use this guy to
Strike
scout.
out. To the shadows.
Changeling is there. The moot's here. I have no idea where that guy's gone.
It is an imbecile.
This is so silly, dude. Changeling needs a rework. I know what you mean. I do think the Changeling is kind of meh.
Deliver.
King of darkness.
Right, I'll just let this guy do his thing. I actually have no idea where he's gone. Ooh, he's here. Damn it. Could I have reached? I probably could have reached.
The von Karstein.
Hey, Jack. Probably could have reached.
This better be important.
Should have gotten money.
Speak now.
Low-key, we could have done. But then again, it would be going through him to attack Stirland. Honestly, this is going to be such a frustrating situation otherwise.
I will not obey.
Let me check if this is actually reachable. Low-key. Let me check if it's reachable. Not loving to everybody. Yeah, I think the Changeling, the problem I had, and that's the thing that I raised, was that I think that the way that the Changeling functions as a whole, I think the problem with the Changeling is you can't lose. You literally cannot lose, and that's the problem. That's what I don't like about it. And I think that in a scenario where you're unable to lose, I don't think it provides a good campaign experience. In my personal opinion. But it's like a very good one for beginner friendly. But equally, in that scenario, someone that's not able to lose probably doesn't learn much. Right? And I think that is kind of where my mind was at with it. And when I played it when it released, that was the feedback that I gave as well. I was like, you know, if you can't lose, then
The von Karstein.
kind of what's the point? So we know this guy runs over here.
I am Vlad.
Annoyingly, I didn't skill up Restless Dead, so there's probably a chance I don't even reach him anyway. But it is very silly, this guy just runs around. But yeah, you are right, it is the Changeling here. And yeah, every Thursday, Jack. Every Thursdays. And Sundays, usually. Oh, poor Sterling, man. I mean, there is a chance Sterling just kills them themselves. Realistically, Sterling could kill them themselves. I think from the campaign choices, I think Sterling goes first. Yeah, Sterling goes first. If the Vamps now turn up now, technically Sterling can kill him. I'm going to assume Sterling can handle that.
The world will drown in blood. Dance macabre.
So, Changeling should still be there, yeah, there you go.
I expected the von Karsteins to
I don't
come.
think he lost his army, did he? I don't believe he lost his army. If I could attack the Changeling now, I would.
Vlad.
I can't.
What?
I will take a 300. And I probably just will attack this.
Darkness.
Oh, he's moved somewhere else now.
This better
Classic.
be important. More sleep shines.
Ooh, I'm going to take a bit of attrition. I think the thing that I don't mind is I can heal a lot in each fight.
Suits my cause.
Healing's never going to be an issue for me.
Undeath Ascendant.
Healing is pretty much never going to be an issue. Wow, that was a lot of casualties.
All shall know me and tremble.
Right, a bound spell. We have 2 provinces now.
Power before me.
The moot is kind of a cheat code for that, I'll be for real. I don't think I care too much about the moots, I just need monies. For Miao Ying. Wait, Dark, why specifically to Marienburg?
World will drown
What's the significance for that?
Speak now.
Yeah, this guy is very lame. We didn't get a chance to kill him. Replenishment for all armies, I think is just going to be the one I'm getting to go. But then, logically speaking, I really shouldn't be taking too much casualties. Ooh, reserve capacity is kind of tasty. She wants to polish my head, Skashman?
Vlad von Karstein.
Guys, I need to shave my head again. Keep it nice and shiny. For the love of the game, or did it bit them? For the love of the game, Mike. Good to see you, mate.
It is always a pleasure. A dubious
Don't tell me
pleasure
Museum's
to
gonna
welcome a
die.
fellow
The Red Duke's
lord
dead
of
before I even
knight
get to him.
my domain. Welcome, kin. You must want something. It better not be my head.
Let's do this to see if it helps him at all. I don't mind declaring war on him, as I will crush him. But it'd be a real shame if I lose him.
Bow. Look on me and despair.
It would be a massive shame if we lost him. Take his money to get siege. Honestly, Loki, that's probably exactly what's happening. Take his money, it'll surely help him. Absolutely, dude. Necromancers, yeah, absolutely. But then, yeah, let's go for a Necromancer, and then probably White Kings are pretty good. I mean, all the heroes in the vampires are just absolutely bonkers. Have I missed the Hunger cosplay yet? Dude, I need to still get it sorted, I'll be for real. I mean, yeah, the weather is actually so insane at the moment. It is hella warm.
What do you want? My will alone.
Get more monies. 5% is not enough. Hopefully I can get this province bolstered enough to make lots of monies. Waldenhof, I am going to need that settlement. Missed the hot tub stream? Okay guys, chill out. Chillax. You guys need to chillax. I never agreed to doing a hot tub stream. Anyone says otherwise is fake news. The discussion around the hot tub stream, A, was a joke, and B, I think it was during the first subathon I ever did, and we didn't hit the goal. Plus, you guys don't want to see a big fat bald guy in a hot tub. Like as a meme, it sounds funny, right guys? It sounds like a very funny idea, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to see a fat bald guy in a hot tub. Well, let's be for real. Like, I've got like a Pickle Rick thingy, writing your names on whiteboards. No one wants that. Nobody wants that. No one wants that. Yes, we do. You say you do, but where the hell is this guy gone, by the way?
Devourer of light.
I can keep killing all the Empire guys. I love them. Back up on hot tub right now. This is true. God damn it, guys. I can't take you guys seriously.
Unstop my hand.
I'm just gonna keep moving in throughout the Empire and killing stuff.
No, sir.
Ooh, very low. Oh shoot! I did not realize I had a thingy. Sorry guys, I am like complete autopilot mode. Ow! Oh well. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
If you think it
Very reliability. Whatever.
I hunt. Stregoi, gold.
We're here to murder.
What do you want? March.
I'm just really sad about this. I may have to get an aggression.
The world.
And or do something about it. We'll see. We will see, we'll see, we'll see. Do not shame your ancestors by going down the OnlyFans route. I don't think there's any money in the world that would make me do OnlyFans. Actually, that's a lie. There is money. There is an amount of money in the world. There is. There would be. But not anything I have considered anytime soon. I am good, thanks. I just enjoy playing Total War. I enjoy vibing, playing strategy games. Oh, guys, I've started playing the new Forza. The new Forza is actually so fire, by the way. I mean, for real. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys played it? Seen it? Played it? The new Forza 6? Very fun to play. What can 5 quid get you?
Master
A thanks. Is that good? Or Peshiva DLC, non-Steve, either or. You know? Either or. But I've said this time and time again, boys. You know. Streaming is an absolute incredible blessing for me, but do not gift subs, just hang out and watch. We run ads we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of pre-roll ads, just so ads are not always on the stream. But I can't stop that. They would run ads as much as they wanted anyway. It's the lowest amount I can do to make it as least disruptive as possible. Let's move over as well. Someone else did it? Okay.
Quack attack _ cheered. X100. Don't tell me not to donate.
Well, thank you for the 100 biddies, Quack attack. I mean, I was being for real, but as like, it's important to keep it all for yourself and buy stuff you enjoy. Life is hard enough. You want the coach? Sure. If I lose the coach, it's your fault, Targs. It's fine. Because the issue that I have is there's a lot of range units right now. I'll send her in, and we'll see what happens. I'm driving man through Turkey earlier this week. W, Tora. So you have been playing it then, clearly, because you know it's in Turkey. Move Vlad over here to get some summons onto them. I mean, the VAR guys is probably the obvious answer. In fairness, the black coach is very hard to get a ton of value from it. The issue I'm going to have here is that generally, like, the smallest amount of pressure, and they're going to melt. You have a lot of lords coming up, which is good, though. Thundering Arm is actually pretty fire, I won't lie. And Mike, I have. I've done a full DLC breakdown on my YouTube channel. If that tickles your fancy. But TLDR is the price is decent. There's just not a lot of depth to it. And there's a lot of really, really powerful mechanics. Like, they basically just, like, said, let me just put every single really, really good mechanic as a padder, and then buff Cathay like crazy.
My hunger. End them. Vampire Lord. Attack.
Expect depth to the price. Not necessarily depth, but like a belonging. Like a regiment around unit. I think like RORs are the baseline for any unit or any DLC, in my opinion. I think if you don't have an ROR for a new faction, it doesn't make any sense. Like, not having a regiment around for the Tigerman seems so weird. Like, you would assume at a default they would at least give them regiments around. Because I love new RRs. Like, I love having units like that. I guess I don't know if they, you know, they don't probably want to go too into depth with it all, which I can completely get. But it does kind of low-key suck. Maybe that's just me. There were more units planned than RRs, which just got scrapped. Maybe, dude. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But it wouldn't surprise me. But I think overall, I think Bathsheba is a really good lord. I think I very much enjoyed playing her as a faction. I think the problem that CA probably have right now is that I would consider Warhammer 3 becoming legacy or end of life. So I would imagine the majority of Creative Assembly will be working on 40k. And I'd be surprised if that's not the case. The majority of the studio will be working on this on the next game that will be making them all the money. So they'll probably have a legacy team that works on DLC for Warhammer 3 and then bugs and stuff like that. And then the majority of the studio will most likely be working on 40k. Which, logically speaking, they should. Because one thing you've got to keep in mind, any business has to justify cost. Anything that they engineer, anything that they work on is fundamental cost they're you know, implementing into it. Also, this black coach is so much better. So Farka, good comms moving it in. Maybe I'm using that. Maybe I just don't use them enough, but this black coach has been slicing through these units like butter.
On death's wings!
Wow, you get ward save and everything. Tons more damage. I basically have, wow. That is effectively further vigor.
I hunger!
Having multiple summons is nice. I think if only I had more Winds of Magic, that would be nice. My only real limitation right now is my lack of Winds of Magic.
Isabella von Carstein.
Like 182 kills is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. We've absolutely smoked these guys. This is the real beautiful thing about Vampire roster in general. There's very few units that can go toe-to-toe against you. There really, really, really is. I'm not supposed to kicked in as well. Yeah, lovely. Can I use the heal? I can. Let me get a little cheeky heal. Sop them up. Mosh. So the good news is the black coach is obviously a single entity, so all good on there. We didn't lose a single unit, but every unit that I do have has a, apart from the Fellbats, to be honest, the Fellbats are the only thing in here that are just kind of meh. The rest of the units are just fantastic. They focus on the bugs in the game. Yeah. Was that like the passiveness, Mike? Because there was a pretty there was a lot of AIs being super passive at one point, which wasn't the greatest. My cat often watches the stream, unsure if it's the units or the shiny head. Maybe both. Maybe both. Wow, Banner of the Barrows. Plus 6 melee is really nice. I will go loot and occupy this one.
The world will drown in
Mainly for the replenishment.
all shall know me and tremble.
Jabbly, jabbly.
To
I don't hate the double command of the living.
Yes, my sire.
Smoke and mirrors for the movement speed.
Countess of Sylvania.
Raised Dead, love that. Yeah, hero manic. What's up, dude? And we thought Deathmaster's campaigns are crazy. He ain't even close to what some of the DLC lords can do now. Oh yeah, no. I mean,
of darkness.
this is the really interesting thing about the game. When like Vanguard deployment from Vlad came out, it was mind blowing. Like actually mind blowing that that was possible for a faction to Vanguard in a battle. And then you like move forward in time, and then something crazy comes out. Like let's do like a go through. You actually sparked an interesting conversation. Let's go through this together, right? So if you look at the Norscan roster, and I'm not even kidding, hadn't been changed for 9 years before the DLC came out. It was 9 years the Norscan roster was not touched, not changed, not done anything to it. But the ironic thing is, the way that Norsca functioned, the roster was still competitive, like in multiplayer, because of its skirmish playstyle. And then obviously they started adding the Bearmen in there, and a lot more units to kind of bolster the roster out. But I mean, the Dread War is the thing that was kind of the craziest. But if you look at a lot of these factions, like the Vampire Coast was probably arguably the most overpowered faction that Warhammer experienced at the time.
Vlad
And if you
von
compare that
Carstein.
power creep to now, very different story.
I am Vlad.
Like Vampire Coast, counts, excuse me. In Warhammer 1, they had no concept of heal caps. Like, there wasn't any kind of heal cap. You could heal infinitely. So, in theory, any battle was possible to win if you played it
I
properly.
expected the von Carsteins to come crawling.
Also, I have no idea where this guy's gone. And our Confederation potential is probably going to be so much lower because we're now really bad reliability. But it should be fine. I have no idea where he is, but I'll keep murdering the entirety of the Empire. I don't mind. Vlad with no healing cap, basically. I mean, that's what it was. Like, you laugh and you like get scared about it, but that literally was what the game was. And so I think what's continuously keeps happening is this. It's like the decision-making and rationale, as the game's now 4 years old, has progressed to the position where it's like, we need to ensure that we're making the most of the money we can make from the game, while also keeping it afloat. So, factions like Bretonnia, factions like Vampire Coast counts. Well, will probably be... That I'm fine with, because we can just easily murder if we take the settlement. A lot of these things have changed, right? They... Is this the one with the siege? No, it's a normal battle. Yeah, that's annoying. We'll have to come back for that. Pretty OP on launch and maintained the power for years. Do you know what the interesting thing is? I think Chaos... They did Chaos Dwarves really well.
A quest has been issued.
In my personal opinion, Chaos Dwarves was one of the best DLCs they'd made, because it progressed the game really, really well. They sat in ambush near my fort. That's crazy, by the way.
I thirst.
I think he's going to run away. I'm just going to attack with Vlad, because I think he's going to run away. Yeah, of course he is. So now I'm going to try and take this settlement back.
All shall know me and tremble.
But yeah, it's really interesting to revisit the game.
This night.
Like, Warhammer release, all of the Chaos factions were... Their auto-resolve was so bad. The realms, everyone hated for the most part, and there was mods to mod them out. Oops, capital. Yeah, buddy. We'll attack. Still, what I should have done instead was walk up to him, attack, and get into a zone of control, and then leave it at that. But he was moving a bit too quick for me to handle. I think if I need anybody in here, it'll be this fella. With this alone, I think I can probably take over and win that fight. I'm going to let that heal by itself as well.
I hunt.
This always felt like a natural property to get faction, brought a lot of new stuff. Ooh, Changeling, I'll fight the Changeling. One of the things you got to remember as well, that I think is really important to mention, the implementation of Chaos Dwarves did multiple things than just adding the faction itself. And what I mean by that is, I created a video for Grimgore that you could take a tier 5 settlement on turn 2. And so, naturally, by adding certain factions into the game, you subconsciously, unintentionally buff things around it, depending on what you can and cannot do. And that's the things that people often forget. It's not just the fact that something is new into the game, you're adding a layer of complexity, dynamics, around that area at the same time. Wait, has he just attacked us? So we've got double fellas of these guys. This should be fine. Multiplayer campaigns are hard to organize with so much power creep. I agree, Master Chief. That's one of the reasons why I don't do this much anymore. Because you have to ban so many things. Like, Norska is kind of out of the picture with the new Lord sale. I would argue that Bashiva is probably a bit too OP now as well. Anything really recent is probably just a bit too strong. There's very few factions that you can reliably play. Like, the old school best head-to-head, in my personal opinion, was Skarsnik Thorgrim. That was the OG GOAT when it came to the game. Like, that campaign experience was dope. I think I'm going to have to run away. Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate you. It wasn't it, it was Poon, wasn't it? It wasn't a Titan Spark because it was Poon. That's how long we're around, but much love to you, Aaron. I appreciate you, buddy. It's really kind of you to still hang around. Warhammer 2. My goodness, that was a long-ass time ago. Yeah, that was a long-ass time ago. There's a Twitch. Oh, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Alright. Oh, shoot. My dog's gonna get chased down here. I think the Lords alone clear the entire army here. I'm be so for real. I think this is going to clear. Because if I'm not mistaken, they have hungering. I mean, all I need is to make sure that my my units come in. I was figuring out Koi help. Yeah, helping him with Twitch stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Bless him.
Tonight I feast.
Yeah, he was really struggling with how to set it up. That was funny. I should have hungering, right? Yeah. You gave up in it? Yeah, I don't blame him in some ways. I don't think I have any healing spells, do I now? I think I'm too concerned about bats. Nor am I concerned about dogs, really. And I think the healing from the hungering should be fine. This is kind of what it's like to play vampires in a nutshell. That entire army is probably going to get smoked, but that's okay. All we're going to try and focus on is murdering his army with these guys. I think we're in forced march, potentially. I'm going to avoid his units where possible, and just go straight for the Lord. If I can batter the Lord, I'm just fine. I think one of them has a fireball. In what universe is this Lord that's not a melee fighter kicking the life of a duelist? In quotes, melee experts, by the way. Okay, there you go. But he threw hands, man. That guy, like, did a lot of work. That's fine. We should be okay. It'll be mainly the crit ghouls I have to worry about. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 50 melee defense is not the greatest. Especially because of the fact that we're exhausted as well. I think it's because we started thinking, didn't we? I mean, Jerome, just give it a crack, mate. Just give it a go. Alright, let's see how we do here. Seeing a heal cap on my unit already is not ideal, though. I'll be for real. Carbon Baby was Nuclear Bomb. Basically, yeah. This is the reason why the Vamps are so goddamn good, man. Also, guys, the ads are going to be kicking in about 30 seconds to get rid of Cruel ads, just to let y'all know. I'm going to let them vibe here for a sec. I should be able to regenerate their fatigue. It might just be drained, though. I don't know. But what I can do is if you walk over, you still replenish fatigue. walking like this will still recover stamina. So I think they must have been forced march, to be honest. It is a shame I don't have any kind of spawns or anything useful for Winds of Magic, because I'm going to run out of usage. So it's going to be a case of zombies and all this. I think we should be okay. Plus aura. I mean, low-key, it definitely is an increase of aura. First thing I say is too commercial. Sorry, Yoda. Honestly, if I had the ability to not have ads on my streams and things like that, I would. Like, full transparency, I have probably made, from ads streaming, $10. Probably. Probably less than that. Like, not even kidding. Dead ads have probably, like, made, like, $10. Driven with aura. True. Alright, now we use fast forward. I'm happy to pass these fellas on them. Once we get more troops as well, I'll fireball. Fireball. And yeah, there you go. I've turned up a little bit. Hope that helps. Good minute. No, no worries, dude. Armos bonus kicking in. Lovely. Nice. Saved it. We've got the Vampire Kiss from that, and we can probably Confederate him now. We'll take the settlement and then Confederate him. And or Confederate him now. And an hour is not bad streaming. You know what I mean. Well, I'll even show you. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can show this. We're going to show this on Twitch. $54. And I think I started streaming. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty, to be honest, it's pretty solid. Like, I don't even stream as a full-time thing, right? I probably will never stream full-time. And so I made $50. So on average, I'm making like $5 an hour. Which, to be honest, for doing something I love, is pretty damn good. I'll be for real. I ain't complaining. But I always will try and be as transparent as possible. That will always be my goal, and I always will try and do that. Generally, what we do with that as well is we give it away. I will always try and do my best to give away and do DLCs and stuff like that. Getting paid nothing is a dedicated cheddar, that is true. Right.
My bloodline calls. What do you want?
Let's jump into here. It's a shame we didn't get any levels. I am probably going to fight the Changeling. Fight the Changeling.
Yes.
Take over the settlement.
I thirst. More sleep shines.
Let me get into the zone of control of the Changeling here with all my lords.
Driven by hate. What do you want?
Plus levels, that increases your subscription share. Nanny.
The world will drown in blood.
We should get enough. Wow, he's actually going for the fight. Oh man, we've got Zelig in the fight too. Perfect. His entire army is, apart from the Zangors, so I'm going to have to make sure to kill the Zangors, is... Oh, and the Cockatrice. Nathan, matey, we are murdering the Empire, lad. I'm going to murder the entirety of the Empire. That's the goal today. That is the goal, to murder the Empire. How viable are VC without DLC? It feels like empty without corpse cards. But enough. I mean, it's a great question, matey. I think that no DLC, they struggle. A lot of what they did to make them more viable obviously came through variants of DLC. It depends if you mean literally no DLC. Like, if you're talking absolutely zero, most factions. Like, if you take Skaven If you take default Skaven, they are garbage. Like, everyone, like, obviously thinks of Skaven like the most overpowered, craziest faction in the world. Garbage. You're in a flight watching me live? Okay, that's W right there. That is actually massive W. I think, Nathan, you're probably the first person to say that they're watching me while on a flight. That's pog as hell. I think dwarves are unschooled as chorfs. Jorah, are you coming? You are seeing the light, which is good to see. Good to hear. Your boy's been telling you for a long time that dwarves are really cool and you should play them. I'm glad you're now listening. Right, now we're in... This should be fine. If they're casting spells like that, I'm chilling. That's going to be more detrimental to them than it is me. So now I can cast on the Zangors. Where are the Zangors? I mean, if they want to just pile in like this, I'm chilling. I think it's kind of fine. Which Chorf is the best to play? Wait, why are they casting so much spells into me? It doesn't make any sense. It depends on what you feel like, because every dwarf plays very differently, and that's one of the reasons why I love them. That's one of the big reasons why I love the dwarves. Every dwarf plays very differently from the last. And the only person I have to be worried about here is this lord. So Ungrim is like your, I'm going to brawl everything, I'm going to play really aggressive, I'm going to go really crazy. Thorgrim is your bog standard, making sure that you have a really good front line. And thanks for the biddies, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, friendly. Watching my preacher? Nice. Yeah, it was one of those really interesting things where years and years and years and years ago when I first started streaming, someone literally told me they were watching me on their TV in their living room. And I was like, holy smokes, I've made it. If someone's willing to watch me on their TV and or watch me on a plane, that is dope. Like, that is like cinema. You know? That is a true compliment. Faux show. Okay, now they've given up the Changebringers. We'll kill them now. Okay, this is just cruel. This guy's shooting me. That is actually cruel.
No one can stop me.
Let's try and kill the Changeling now.
Victory is mine.
Annoying that we don't have ward save. It's like, it's more towards physical resistance. Yeah, Thoric is like... Sorry, I got distracted. Thoric is like your OG... murdering with crawlers. Really nice front to back. Ungrim is, yeah, I think Ungrim is my favorite playstyle because it plays like how I enjoy playing the dwarves, to be honest.
Do your shit. I'm just brethren.
I still need to figure out my, if you guys don't know, I'm going to be voicing Ungrim for the Banlord mod. I was very lucky in that they agreed to let me voice Ungrim in the Banlord mod. I'm in the process of making the, doing the script and whatnot at the moment. Watching my TV, WWW. Very excited about it. I'm really struggling to attack stuff here, which is not ideal. Gonna move the Changebringers. Doesn't need access to make more runes? True. Can you do a dwarven voice? Not so Philly, tell me what to say. Tell me what to say and I'll do it. And you can decide, should I do it in more of a... You can pick the region of dwarves as well. Dude, I'm really struggling to kill the cockatrices. There's so many bloody units in the line. I'm not... Honestly, if I bring the Black Coach in, you're dead. You don't want that. You know that if I bring Black Coach in, you're dead. Right now, I'm bringing the cavalry in. We're just sort of trading hands here. So I'm gonna bring my troops in now. Get the Vampire Lord and the Shigori involved. Do you know what? If I just do this, Vargai, send it into this guy, what the hell is he gonna do? Like, actually, what the hell is he gonna do? Bloody naffin is what he's gonna do. Bloody naffin. But I've got to be very careful. I have to stretch these units out as far as possible and attack from multiple angles. Because one thing that is a very common occurrence is that you're not attacking everything at the same. No, that would be sacrilege. I'm not going to say he is the one true Dowie. I like the mechanics lore and I suck at micro. Yeah, I mean, dwarves are the most amazing faction for those scenarios. Okay, Vlad is getting his ass kicked. What the hell is going on here?
On death's wings. With
Or what the hell is going on here?
Excellent.
In isolation like this should be fine though.
Eternal.
I have to throw a heal into him.
blood dragon.
Oops. This is the problem about black coaches. You forget about them and all of a sudden they're in trouble. Forget about it. Okay, Vlad should be fine now. He's actually fighting properly.
Vampire. Queen of darkness.
Situation recovered.
Swiftly. Time to feast.
Wow, we actually crushed that guy so goddamn quickly. I'll do any voice line, not sacrilege.
I will not sire these.
Vlad is a lot of healing.
Bring death quickly.
Because even the wizards are going to do a great job killing there.
With haste.
Yeah, I need to
The
move back.
battle lies against them.
As long as the Zangor and we kill the cockatrice,
Vlad von
we'll have killed every mortal unit here.
I thirst.
Wait, who has Executioner?
Kneel before your
Oh, of course Vlad does, doesn't he? If I can execute the cockatrice, I'll be happy with that. But most likely it's going to survive.
on death's wings. They will be
Yeah, let's go kill Changeling now. One of the Lords dead. Nice. I mean, buddy, if you land, I will kill you.
Swiftly.
with haste.
Annoyingly, the Lord landing, the Lord dying there would have caused that one. Nice, beautiful fight. Can I throw out another healing? Anyone got the spell, the magic for it? Nah, it's 7.
Your desire.
Night has
We didn't take too many casualties either, though, which I'm happy with.
Vampire Lord.
Thankfully, the Changeling didn't turn into anything, because that could have gotten really scary really quickly. Wait. The Changeling just died and then turned into Wulfric. Am I crazy? I just killed the Changeling and then he transforms to Wulfric. Did I see that correctly? That he died and then turned into Wulfric? And then times that? I'm not sure, not a friendly matey. And Dham, thanks for the follow, mate. Do you guys think they should take inspiration from Lord of the Rings for dwarves? Would having rams be really sick? I kind of low-key think it would be. Dwarf having cavalry like that? Kind of would go hard, I'm not gonna lie. But it's completely against the concept of how they function. Like, having cavalry for the dwarves, it doesn't do anything, really. Alright, let's see if we get any dead pile here. Hopefully, we can kill you and then take the fort and then get a confederation.
It is an imbecile.
Yeah, you saw that right. Really?
No.
The von Garstein.
Cavalry dwarves is amazing. If you think cavalry for dwarves is amazing, you're playing the dwarves wrong. No offense. Actually, full offense.
Will be
Full
placed.
offense is required there, low-key.
Welcome to my court.
There's no universe where I'm thinking to myself, do you know what would really help the dwarves right now? Cavalry.
More sleep shines.
Uses the Shard Dragon. Zenov, I agree. I agree. It is the only thing in lore that is theoretically feasible for the dwarves to leverage. It's what they managed to do with all the runesmiths and whatnot, managed to capture them. Also, let me take these off the mount.
I am unstoppable.
Honestly, low-key, like, these goth mummies, pretty crazy. Alright, zone of control, move up with all the heroes.
Strike out. All shall know
You're not close enough.
and tremble. March. None shall live.
That'll
bow
do.
before me.
All of them are in there. All resolve. How many guys would be interested in doing an FFA soon, boys? Be honest with me. How many of you wholesome hunks in the chat right here, right now, would be interested in participating in an FFA? I need to do another one soon, sometime soon. I haven't done one in ages. I've been craving it, lads. I've been craving it. We haven't done an FFA in so long. And or head-to-head. But Koyu, we can definitely get something scheduled in. Never played multiplayer? Really? It's normally a very good one to entry into. FFA, free-for-all. It is a free-for-all, that.
What? Who?
He still won't confederate. It's crazy, by the way. Another executioner's axe, too, which is weird. Let me run over to him and kill him with these lords, then.
Ready. Agreed. For now. Your desire.
Hopefully. That was the garrison. For a second, I got worried. Really let me confederate him now.
It is an imbecile.
I will go and take Waldenhof then. That's fine.
By the comet.
Have we gotten ourselves a nice pile of bodies? No.
What?
What's my army combat aiming for? That's a great question. I would probably say heroes and lords. And I'm not even capping when I say that. That is literally what makes this faction overpowered as hell. I'm really tempted to go into reserve capacity as well. Research rate is so good. Character experience is really nice as well. 10% replenishment I don't really care about. Lamian is very cool though. But I'm going to murder all of Empire. I'm going to murder all humans. 25 research rate is very, very good. Character experience plus 20% is very good too. I think, statistically speaking, this is probably the best. I'm going to do character experience because I'm a crazy guy. But normally, when it comes to the like late game, is always kind of like a hybrid of Grave Guards alongside really strong cavalry with the Blood Knights. Bargeists always solid. Terrorgeists, Corpse Carts, always your bread and butter. Oh, I have a bloodline. Lamian bloodline. I forgot you get these kinds of chicks.
Ready.
Sure, get her in.
I thirst.
She has seduction. She has winds of death. She's shadow magic plus winds of death, and evening though it's really nice. Plus a zombie dragon. Absolutely, love. Absolutely. So that means I'm gonna have to decide who I want to level up at the same time. Who are we going to try and level up then? I guess is the question. Because I can only bring in 4 at once. I mean, Vlad is going to go this way. I think the low key, I think these guys are going to be a little bit less valuable now.
Greetings,
Yeah, there's no way people are going to confederate with me. I think he would have confederated me if I wasn't very low reliability, because I attacked these fellas. Sort of started throwing hands. So she's going to be one that levels up. Right, guys. The first person to type, "This chat is cool," you can be this chick. I will rename you after this chick. Because not only are you speaking absolute facts, you get to be cool legendary. I think she's like basically a legendary hero. No one's pouncing. The chat is cool. No one's wanting to be for realsies. But do it for realsy. I think I look very radiant. Novak, you are true. Chat is cool. There you are, Nathan. The lad on the plane is the one that does it first. Guys, you need to wake up.
Before me.
Has the sun started shining on my head? Close. Look at this. Alright. There we go. Flashbang. Boom. Get wrecked, nerds. Get absolutely smoked. Get a flashbang, boys. Bet you weren't expecting that in a Warhammer stream, were you? Eh? Bet you weren't expecting being flashbanged. This ain't no Counter-Strike. This is Warhammer 3, baby.
Vlad von Karstein.
Nathan Drums, Hellschnick. Love that. Hey, Crunchy. Like how this run is shining so bright for the vampire playthrough. I mean, maybe, yeah, I've got to hide. Hold on. Because the sun... I am ascending. Oh. You already know, guys. The Battles of gameplay is ascending as always. That's why you guys watch me. Because it is next level. It is into the stratosphere. The kind of gameplay you guys get to see day in, day out, watching the stream. Nodders, 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 nodders. Pure facts. Pure facts.
I am Vlad.
I'm gonna move this guy over here though. Because if they muster up an army over here, we'll be able to deal with it. So who's my core 3? It'll probably be the vamp dudes. I think these fellas are going to be good for defending overall though. This chat is average, is it enough? Not happy with you, buddy. So all these guys with zombie dragons are the ones I want to level up. That's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. Guys, I'm such a sniffly kind of guy these days. I don't know why I'm sniffing as much as I used to do. Like, I think I have, what's it called? Hay fever. As much as I hate to admit it, I do think I have hay fever. Special lighting only on the stream. Do you know what I used to, look, I can show you. So, talking about professional lighting. Yo, Dragon! Dude, thanks so much for the raid, man. I hope you had a great stream. How was Yuan Bao? Did you manage to get the Yuan Bao guide start sorted? But look, this is the kind of professional stream we're talking about. This is where my light used to be. And what I did with it was I basically sellotaped it all to the wall. That is to the level of professionalism that I had. I sellotaped all of my lighting to the wall. Yo, Mia, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend so far. But Dragon, hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. You're telling me we need light? Ah! We don't need light, mate. In fact, your lighting on your stream as well is not great. My lighting on my stream is horrendous as well. Ooh, a Lich King. W. Know about light in the forehead? Mods, ban that guy. Ah, shoot, I lost loads of moving there. Find out a bat cave? Alright, guys, is this cool? The idea that I have for a bat cave / man cave is the following. I want to get myself a gladiator's armor on like a pedestal. I want a knight's armor. I want a samurai outfit as well, and a Roman outfit, and I'd have them near my desks on like stands. And you too, mate. Dragon, take care of yourself, mate. If you guys don't know who Dragon is, do check him out. He's a really cool streamer. Very, very talented at the game as well. You'll learn a ton. You will absolutely learn a ton from the guy. He knows his stuff. But yeah, Dragon, I'm not sure if he's still here, but the Bathsheba start I did yesterday was so goddamn good. I was very proud of myself. If you wanna see and bear witness to some of the greatest Bathsheba early game start you've ever seen in your life, yesterday my stream was fire. My stream was actually fire for that one. I was very happy with it. Right, I'm gonna take Waldenhof and then I'm gonna do my class battle. Oh, I don't have many troops is the problem. That's probably the only thing that's going to let me down. I don't have many troops. You should tell me these things. Lighting is very important. Little things like this is always very important. But I hope each and every one of you fine, beautiful folks are doing fantastic today. It is absolutely roasting today. Here in the old England. You want 4 suits of armor in my back cave. Super native, I'm all about it. Because for me, I would love to have things that I think is really cool. Like medieval time periods, super cool time period in history. Like a knight's outfit. Like, was pretty good back in the day. I think my favorite piece of history is the Three Kingdoms time. Like, Roman and Three Kingdoms time periods are some of my favorite. An Iron Man suit? Not necessarily an Iron Man suit, because that's Marvel, right? I'm more in, like, the history stuff. Alright, so we got 2... Let's see. The biggest issue with this army will probably be these guys. Probably it's possible, though. You pretty much can kill them in the right armor. Well, I mean, that was like... I mean, ironically, I'm going to quote the French here. You know. But it was the French that revolutionized heavy armor. They used to send squadrons of, like, super heavily armored dudes into cavalry to sponge the charges. But, obviously, as part of using insanely heavy armor... Then you start getting susceptible to the likes. Like, if you're using a Zweihander with, like, super heavy armor, like, any English longbowman would absolutely have a field day. So you gotta be very careful. It's like the ebbs and flows of war, right? The ebbs and flow of war. Them Imperial history and the time periods. Yeah, I mean, for me, the Three Kingdoms timepiece was, like, some of the coolest things ever. Like, the Tao Tao. Like, what Tao Tao was able to achieve was, like, fascinating. Like, that dude was an absolute genius. Like, Sun Shuang was a fantastic leader as well. Like, the Shuang family. Very cool. A lot of really, really cool historical figures in that one. Lu Bu, arguably one of the strongest fighters in the known world. But his ego kind of completely got the better of him. Call him Cao Cao? No, Tao. It's with a T. It's pronounced like C-A-C-O-A. It's like that, but it's pronounced Tao Tao. The actual pronunciation of his name is with a T, not a C. Fun fact, I guess. Now, let me bait the cavalry over here. I'm just charging to them. Moo Moo? Okay, chat's trolling me again. I'm getting rage baited again. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm used to being rage baited. Moo Moo. That would be an interesting name, that's for sure. Yeah, the bats definitely should be engaged. The dogs I don't mind. Ideally we don't have the dogs in combat, because I want the lords here to kill them. Plus these guys can probably flank. I swear the job of a streamer is just to be rage baited all day. Like dead ass. I was like, oh honey, what happened today? Yep, just chat rage baited me again. The huge. The huge. It's like I said some really cool stuff, and then I was like, I was playing really well, and I was doing loads of really cool things, but still rage baited me. Still rage baited me. But then it's Cao Cao. Is it Xiao Xiao? Oh, it might be Xiao Xiao. I mean, if that is Mike, you're probably right. It's been a long time since I did all the Three Kingdoms stuff. It has been a very long time since I did Three Kingdoms stuff. And I'm always happy to admit when I'm wrong. But I would assume Dynasty Warriors is right. I swear it was with a T. For some reason, I don't know why, but I swear it was with a T. Let me run the bats to the right, so I can avoid the crossfire. These guys should be absolutely vibing. What can I summon for it? Crypt Horrors is pretty fire, I'll be for real, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of Winds of Magic. I'm fine with being shot at there as well. But yeah, what's everyone's favourite timepieces or history in time? I think there's always a lot of interesting things that history has taught us, you know? Compliment the Fringe this close to the World Cup. Is that bad to you? I mean, valid. I mean, then I kind of counteracted it by saying they're dumb because they used heavy infantry and then they got smoked by archers, right? So I guess in some ways I recovered it by calling them dumb too. Because you know, at the same time, and Moopu, thanks for the follow, buddy. Moopu, what a name, by the way. What an absolute banger of a name.
I am dead. Running. It is done.
Meow, thanks for the follow as well.
Entropy and decay.
TV series was fun. Dude, the TV series was actually fire. The TV series was actually fire. I really want to try and avoid using summons here until I really need to. Chow, chow. Chow, chow. Yeah, maybe there's them as well. 2 million year rainfall. Oh, wow, interesting. Yeah, it's so dope, all the random cool stuff that's happened. What's this lad called? Knud van von Volkvan. That's a mouthful, mate. Come on. Get a real name. Actually, though, names like that is kind of dope. I'll be for real. Sir Farquaad Williamsworth. The more you start adding like posh stuff like that, you know they've got money. You know what I mean? So Henry. Oh, Duncan the Tall, dude. Great series, by the way. Fire series if you've not seen it. Actually, a fire series if you haven't seen it yet. My main army is dead, but that's okay. We're kind of cleaning up random troops. That will be a problem for my lords. Kind of crazy how a couple of bats and dogs can do so much damage. Good news is we should have a really reasonable health, a really decent health pool. See what happens over here. I mean, they've done a fantastic job. It's a shame they weren't full HP. If this garrison was full HP, we could probably buy them. But I think since we're not large entities, which is a miracle we're not, if we were, I think it'd be a lot harder this fights. It's just a shame I have no way of doing damage, really. Love massive bad guys, yeah. So we have a couple of cavalry units left. We've got a couple, in quotes, scary things. But it should be okay for now. I don't believe I'm going to need to heal because there's no, like, Knights of the Blazing Sun or anything like that. Wait, this guy's melee stat line is so much better. And he's such a low level. Interesting. 72 melee attack is actually kind of crazy, and he's diminished as well. Didn't quite get the kill of him, but that's okay. There's always a village. Village, good. Wait, have they buffed them? Right, as long as I am vibing together, we should be completely fine now. Because the good news is, I'm really close to the routing line, so we should be fine. Better trait? I think it must be. You must be right. Like that is like an insane different trait though. That's like a crazy, unless we're just like giga tired. Oh, this guy's really tired, that's why. Base value 75. Base value 75. Yeah, I'm just really tired. Lord knows I feel that. For real, for real. Hopefully we don't see our health pool anytime soon. Because we haven't regenerated that much. I do think having them fighting in different pods is probably better too. I can do 2 summons of Crypticals, which I'm not going to do just yet, because they're actually really, really handy. I don't know where these guys are going, though. It feels so strong. Yeah, there's some good units. Guys, if I were to say that... Ooh, hold on. Who is the worst faction in the game currently? Or the worst legendary lord in the game? There's been a lot of different opinions on this one. Oh my god, Mike, dude! You didn't have to do that. That is so unbelievably kind of you. Thank you so much for 15 gifted subs. Guys, if you got a gifted sub by the wonderful Mike, please do say thank you. Holy smokes, dude. Thank you so much. That's so unbelievably kind of you. And you are indeed #1, my man. Ah, dude, we can see the regeneration already. We might not be able to win this, actually. Depends how quickly we can rout these guys. I'm a little scared now. I'm going to summon a critical. I'm going to have to now. Yeah, Mike, dude, that's so bloody kind of you, mate. I thank you so much. You really didn't have to. It's very, very nice of you. Marcus is pretty trash. I think that Marcus is like, his start used to be way worse. I don't think he's that bad anymore. Barely does any damage, but oftentimes you don't need someone that does damage, right? Hopefully the criticals can take a couple of the units with them. Like, Marcus, in my opinion, is like, his entire value is, like, buffing up and making the rest of your troops insane. Favorite Twitch from it? Yeah, Joe, how did handsome. Right back at you, buddy. Right back at you. Yeah, I need to get this guy out of fighting now. I need to put my, put these fights in isolation now. I need to, if I had the chance to get them more morale, or excuse me, enable them to recover fatigue, this would be so much better. This is fine. This fight is actually fine. And guys, you know, obviously I really appreciate Mike, but you know, please do keep your monies. Make sure to get yourself something nice. Obviously the support is incredibly, incredibly appreciated, but it is by no means needed. It is very kind of you. Yeah, the criticals did a lot more work than I thought they would, which is good at least. My only worry now is that I'm not going to be able to kill the remaining of the troops. Because they've done a smart move in that they've brought the Lord over with the cavalry. Which means this guy's going to take so much more damage. So, I'm not going to have a healing problem. I don't believe we're going to have a healing problem here. The regeneration's going to be enough. I'm going to throw the criticals on us here. I am going to try and get the Lord down here. We're doing a lot of damage to the Lord. If he routes, that's huge. But annoyingly, he didn't route in the right way. If he routed off the map, that'd be so much better. Daniel's your pick? Yeah, the weird thing with Daniel is Daniel's actually a really strong Legendary Lord, in my personal opinion. I think he's actually broken. His campaign's not the greatest. I think now we're just sort of hitting preyage and then seeing what happens now. We're not in a bad spot, to be truly honest with you. As long as the others, as long as the level 1... Ooh, if they're routing off like this is perfect. Plus they're going to move more towards melee. I think we're chilling now. I think we're actually chilling. The reason why these guys are so goddamn good is they're large entities. They're not large entities. If they were large entities, we'd have been smoked by now. But you can see, like, the level 1 Lord is kind of protecting the other guy, which is exactly what we're looking for. So as long as he's pushing the advantage... Like, I am going to get this guy out, and I'm going to try and cycle charge with him if I can. Because if I can put isolations like this, he will one-shot every one of them. He'll one-shot 2 of them, should I say. So they're most likely going to want to rout. We're getting the wavering of the Pistoliers. They guys have routed now. The Lord's over that side, so do I chillax with him for now? I'm going to say chillax with this guy, and I think getting my fatigue back will be so valuable. Because you'll see, it's really cool that they actually changed this. They actually made it so it's... Oh, shoot. Not if they're going to shoot me. I'm going to have to go back in. So yeah, the main difference there is if I was going to be shot at, I cannot afford to recover my fatigue. The main thing that's going to be murdering me here is the cavalry, so I'm going to focus on the cavalry here. I'm a little bit scared for my Lord now is the only problem, because I'm going to get surrounded. Don't let the zombies bite. It's a bit bigger than a zombie, mate. Hey, chest, what's this? No comment. Appreciate you, Mike. That's very kind of you, mate. They're actually doing a really smart choice of consistently cycle charging me here. Hey, Chocolate Rain, good to see you, matey. Oh, that is probably him dead now. Yeah, he's probably dead now. That's okay. That is okay. The Lord's routed. There's a reasonable chance he comes back because their Lord's just routed. Bash. If we get lucky, don't forget, he might not die. He might not be dead. There is a chance he's not dead. But that is not a bad showing, that. Not a bad showing at all, to be honest. Am I going to play Medieval 3 when it's out? Oh, Pinkerton, absolutely, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love Total War. Like, this has been my bread and butter, what I love playing. Everything about Total War I enjoy. So yeah, 100%. Also, Joe, I pulled the Greninja from the ETB that I got at the same time as Brad. Crazy. It should be like a 20%, 30% chance he survives. We'll see. He survived! Nah, that's actually so fire he survived. One absolute Giga Chad, by the way. Hello? What do you think you're doing? Vampiric Corruption is fine. We're gonna get a lot of money from the quest battle anyway. In what universe do you come from Zulfbar just to do that and troll me?
The world will drown.
That's crazy work, by the way.
More sleep shines.
Nah, that is actually crazy work.
This better be important.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
I am
Yeah, Mike, let me give you a lord as well.
For the wisdom
I will
of
name
the
you after the lord that just survived.
Vlad von Karstein. Bow!
Alright, let's level these guys up. Winds of Death, always.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Bit of Shades, fine with that.
What is your will?
Watch him die next battle? Hopefully not.
What is your will?
Hopefully not.
All shall know me.
You at war with anybody that I'm not? No.
Lord of the dead.
No
They'd have had to have known what they're doing here. Forget about the hunger for the vampire? No. The chalice is for the hero, Dark. To keep that unit alive, I'll just be using the chalice for them. No one else will need it. No one else should need it. I need her to be a spellcaster. The second she gets Pit of Shades, we're fine. That is like the main thing for me, right? I just got to ensure that we have the DPS from that. Because right now, we will struggle with a lot of chaff.
Master of the undead. End them.
Right, epic game of movement now. Alright. Backen's going to complain if I don't use the black coach, so I'll see what I can do with it as well. Pendulum is strong too. Did you perhaps play during the release of Warhammer 3 mornings?
All shall bow before
Did you perhaps play during the release of Warhammer 3?
I am darkness.
Because if you did,
For Sylvania.
Pendulum would one-shot anything. It was like the Warhammer 2 implementation of it.
Vlad von Karstein.
It was the Warhammer 2 implementation of Pendulum that was actually bonkers. So long, I don't remember. Yeah. 4 odd years ago, it's crazy. It's crazy how time flies, you know? Okay, now we can move around with you.
Kneel before your master.
And this is the reason why we wanted to go Pit of Shades here. Because healing, like her having Hungering, changes nothing about what's happening here. But her chucking a Pit of Shades on top of all these units... I love this, by the way. It's my favorite thing. I love the audio design where it just, like, it's a black hole. All sound escapes. It's so good, man. I love it. Oh, you did SFO campaign? Nice, yeah. SFO's, like, Venris has done a very good job with the game. He has done a very good job making a great different experience for the campaign. I do enjoy, if I'm feeling like a little bit of want a bit more spice, I always jump into SFO. But generally, as of late, I've not really needed mods. So I haven't really been playing the game crazy amounts. Like before, when I was streaming like 40 hours a week, then yeah, it was a little bit more applicable to me to play different things like that. Play the game too easily in vanilla? I mean, yeah, that is definitely a factor. But oftentimes, people like that. Cheese is good. I enjoy cheese. To an extent. There we go. Yeah, we go to do. I want to have a game and use SFO for one more fun thing. Use Radius. Radius, the interesting thing with Radius, though, Eagle, if I'm not mistaken, is that it's not more lawful, right? It's not built within the design of lore. It's just like cool units. It's like cool, fun units to murder stuff. Like skeletons having bowmen, for example. Not a thing. Same with Slaanesh. Slaanesh didn't get any range units until Age of Sigmar. Like, genuinely, Slaanesh has no range units until Age of Sigmar. If you peep in the lore, that is. Everyone has bonuses stuff? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because if everyone has good stuff, no one has good stuff, right? But if you... So, guys, just as a heads up, we will be doing a FFA campaign soon, and we need volunteers. Ideally, we can do an 8-man lobby, but we'll see. I'm maybe thinking like an Order Tide versus Evil. Not sure yet. We'll decide. AKA sacrifices? No. I mean, I am undefeated in head-to-head specifics. I have yet to lose in a head-to-head campaign. But depends. It's always very interesting seeing it. If Battles One Spicy plays a different Lord, Dire Lord, exactly. Need more Dwarven Lords for sure, for sure, for sure. Cats play SFO Greenskins. Why not Dark? What's up with them? What is up with them? Because like, the main thing with SFO is you can't snowball, really. It's very hard to snowball from memory. Like, it is a genuine challenge snowballing. Because everything's so much stronger. Takeover, hello for the average Celestia enjoyers. No. Not Celestia enjoyers.
Vlad von Karstein.
Good to see you, Takeover. Hope you're doing well, mate. They're very strong. Yeah, they're really, really good, right?
I am
Right, I'm going to be fighting against... I'm going to be doing the quest battle. I'm curious to see if it's going to be a challenge or not.
Undeath Ascendant.
I think the main problem I'm going to have is that I'm probably going to have enough Winds of Magic.
More sleeps.
I think that's the factor that I'm going to struggle with.
the von Karstein.
Because there's not enough bodies over here. Let me throw you in here. Let me just see if I've got everything I need that's good.
Drown in blood.
Arcane items, is there anything nice here? Because if you don't know, if you merge items of the same quality... Is this any good? Meh. You get the same quality but one above. Talisman of Endurance is actually kind of fire, I'll be for real. That is actually crazy high roll. So we'll take that. We need an arcane item, but we don't have any. I mean, we could roll the dice again and see if we can get a better talisman. Do we roll the dice and get another talisman, guys? What do you think? Nah, we shouldn't.
You need me?
You guys are all going to say yes, and you know it's not the right play. Got an crown of command. It's not great, honestly. Trickster Shard's pretty solid, actually. We'll take that.
King of Darkness.
Just not having an arcane item sucks a little bit. Does suck a little bit, I'll be for real. Should be able to teleport to this, right?
All shall know me. And
I don't remember. I remember the battle, but I don't remember it being that bad. Maybe I'll eat my words here. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturdays, but indeed, matey. Come on, players. That's what talk. Ah, go for it, dude. I think ideally that I'll be able to do this quest. I should be able to do this quest battle now.
into darkness.
Am I a big noob? We'll see. We will find out, shan't we, folks? It's Pyrrhic. I mean, honestly, getting magical attacks on Vlad is pretty fire. We'll see. Ostermark. I mean, as long as I don't really use any units, I just use single entities, we should be vibing. Running around his throat with a bunch of wolf rats. Nice. I suppose broken at the moment? I mean, probably because of the fact that there's been loads of patches and stuff. And Vimris is a one-man show, isn't he?
I have not seen such a pathetic sight since mine father-in-law Otto took his last breath. Is this all that thine empire can muster?
It was Nefarita that transformed Vlad, right?
It makes me wonder for the era of worthy fools such as Wilhelm or that wolf knight Kruger. Not this pathetic squabble of mortal men. Yet my sword thirsts, and so it shall be slaked in the blood of living fools that think to challenge the might of von Karstein.
Vanilla, mate. I generally play vanilla, and you can check if it's modded or not. Bottom left, if there's a white dot, they're using mods. It is the secret source to knowing if someone's using mods or not. In that the bottom left will tell you. The bottom left is the secret sauce. Ah, shoot. I forgot to take these guys off flying mounts. That's my bad.
With haste.
I mean, low-key is kind of fine here, though. Look at these chuds just walking super slowly. Embarrassing. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Chalice onto you. How many wins? Not that many. We'll deal with the Lord first. What if you have a mod that removes the dot? There's a mod that removes the dot? Is that actually a thing? Is that actually a thing? A mod that removes the dot? I genuinely don't know. Wouldn't surprise me though. I brought more artillery to bear. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, low-key, yeah, nor would I, mate, to be honest. Nor would I, TBH. Alright, let's get Vladdy Daddy in here. The one thing I remember is that in SFO, Vlad is like a Super Saiyan speed runner.
We are the new order.
Someone has that as well. Yeah, wouldn't be good, right? I mean, I'd be surprised if our guys can't crush them here. Just found it. Oh, mornings. Can you DM me on Twitch and or on Discord? Because I basically take off all links to avoid spam from bots and stuff like that. It was to avoid, because there was like a plague that went on Twitch where there's just so many bots just constantly in chats, and to avoid people and avoid people getting scammed, I basically just deleted links for the most part. I only removes the white pixel. Wow, there actually is a mod. That's hilarious, though. There actually is a mod that removes the dot. Like I said, it doesn't surprise me. Like, what would the purpose be to do it? Like, using mods that, like, give you insane cheats to just being like, yeah, no, modless run. No mods used, smile. It's like Word.exe all over again, mate. Holy. Okay, yeah, that's the rest of the cavalry. Gaslight people, it's vanilla? Yeah, that's funny though.
No one can stop me.
Of course, yeah, she got execution, didn't she? Because of the sword. What about monitor damage on an LED? Oh, really? On an OLED, yeah, I mean, that's absolutely real, yeah. Gotta be careful with stuff like that.
Bow before me.
What, is it because, like, you're burning away, like, the pixel or whatever? I don't even know. Let's move troops over. I mean, that is very, very brave. That is a legit reason. It is more than a legit reason. Yeah, you think so? Yeah. So the meme worth potentially crushing your monitor? Guess that'd be subjective to the person, I guess. I was able to gaslight somebody in believing that this mod is vanilla, but my monitor's now dead. Thankfully, the vampires are so goddamn strong, man. Yeah, I really need Isabel not on this mount, though, for real, for real. Guys, is there any mods that you have to play the game with? Is there, like, must-have mods for you, out of interest? Is there a mod that you're like, yeah, without this would suck? Because to me, I mean, the game has progressed so far in 4 years that nowadays there's not really like a, in quotes, must-have mod for me. Recruit Legendary Lord, yeah, that's fair. You're running 250? God damn. You play vanilla, yeah. Like, I know in like Skyrim and stuff like that, it's very common to have like tons and tons of mods. Smoke effect on compound units, which is crazy. It's not a default thing, by the way. Like, we should have that as like just standard. I think it's probably like a performance thing they're worried about for the main game, I would imagine. Vlad von Karstein. Oh shoot, I need to make sure these guys aren't in firing zone. Yeah, I need to shut these guys down.
I am busy. Vlad von Karstein.
All the resolved quest battles are banger as well. There's got a lot of vanilla city fights, especially small towns not having a defense fight. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I think, and welcome to stream, matey. I think one of the problems the game's had for a long time is the issues relating to siege battles as a whole. Like, my personal opinion on siege battles is this, like, the concept of the way that sieges function in Warhammer 3 is by far better than, like, any other Total War Warhammer. But there's things like siege bugs, where, like, gate bugs, excuse me, the ladder situation, where if you climb walls, like, things like that just make it very repetitive and very annoying, because any siege, if I do, like, 5 siege battles in a row, I'm going to want to die, you know? I'm going to be sitting there just like, dude, this is annoying as hell. I'm having to attack the gates, move my units through the gates, otherwise they're going to bug. And it can get, like, a little bit frustrating, right? Yeah, my wins and magic situation here is not great. Let's just move around and flank on these units. Chilling. Attack the walls? Well, if you have stuff to do that, absolutely. That's something that's most... Is that what a Koi made, Dark, ages ago? Like attacking cities? Oh, do you mean defending? Yeah. Well, I mean, the AI can be very easy dissected into battles, right? You can dissect up a battle pretty easily. I mean, the OG way you defend sieges is you'd be on the walls and defend the walls as long as you physically could. But now that's no longer the case. Like, in actual fact, you should probably be leaving the walls pretty damn quickly, because you're not going to get a lot of value from it. Unit cheese was funny AF. I 100% agree, because I did it a lot. I remember my first video was when Warhammer 3 released. It was playing as Scrag and cheesing Karl Franz and taking his capital by doing that hidden cheese. That was like 4+ years ago now, which is crazy to think about, but it's true. Your boy was cheesing the AI even 4 years ago. This looks like... I mean, this guy's got Death Wish. Holy moly, yeah, I was going to say. Nice. So nice call mod. Yeah, but actually not seeing much of the cult stuff. I generally don't play demonic factions very often. For me, I generally don't play demonic factions often. I don't know why, I just don't. It's not that I don't enjoy them. I just prefer the playstyle of Autotide. Like, you know, obviously Lord of the Rings and stuff like that is the OG. So playing and defending against evil is always an objective I prefer, personally. I mean, I love the dwarves as well, you guys know that.
You know, shit, gonna judge, Dally, brethren. Hello, Dally from another hold.
And all that kind of stuff, you know? Quest complete. Beautiful. I probably healed quite a bit from that fight as well. And now one of the best weapons in the game. We'd love to see it. Oh, and his ring's one of the best in the game as well. It's actually bonkers how good Vlad's items are. Oh, they changed it to physical resistance, didn't they? So yeah, they did nerf it, I remember now. What is the quest battle for this one? I'll probably get it now that I've leveled. Hey, Flugel, what's up, dude? Cares too much loot and sack money? Master Chief? Yeah, agreed. Oh, I feel like you were in the tubers, weren't you, mate? You were chilling in the YouTube chat. I remember your name. Welcome to the other side. Order nerd? Okay, Buster. Okay, Buster.
Gathers. Undeath Ascendant.
A proud Order nerd at that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Warriors of Chaos is just bonkers. And a lot of the evil factions can... I mean, because the way that they decided to do that, I'll balance it, was that they knew as the fact that it was, like, really OP. And they knew that in order to make it balanced, they had to, like, provide the income in a different way. And the way that they did that... Ooh, Blight of Terrors is actually quite interesting. The way that they did that, obviously, was by... give you more money overall fighting and things like that. And no supply line? Yeah, 100%. Supply lines is like a massive debuff as a whole. And like, Bathsheba, for some reason, doesn't have it. She just doesn't have supply lines. I think these three will probably be able to take this settlement over. And or try and defend against Averheim. Good lords we got here. We do have three, don't we? I mean, Blight of Terrors is kind of fire. That's a really nice wall story, especially if he's got Terror himself. He'll have a zombie dragon, so this guy's going to be a really, really handy lord. Holy Hydration. I've only got a monster, but much love. One more that lets you get other legend lords, faction mechanics. Oh, that's pretty interesting. How is Mugilian doing again? Garbage. Goddamn Red Duke, man. Reading the other side of the care side. Dark Elves, they're outdated, but I love them. I like the Dark Elves as well, to be honest. A Malekith campaign goes hard. And the reason why I say that is Malekith is so well voice acted. It is crazy. They made Malekith such a good campaign. I think the thing that's sad about Malekith as a whole is that he is overshadowed by every other person within their specialty. For example, and thanks for Reflex, man, I appreciate you. For example, within Warhammer fantasy as a whole, Malekith is obviously very akin to Tyrion. Tyrion is a better swordsman, he's a better fighter in general. He's way better, he's got the expertise, his bloodline as a Venerian and things like that is just way better. So, Malekith can't be the best fighter in the world. Okay, then you've got the likes of Teklas, and you've got other people that are incredible spellcasters that are so much more potent. And then it's just like, he's not a good spellcaster either in the grand scheme of things of the world. And it's like such a sad thing that his mum literally was like a pioneer of dark magic. But he's not a specialty of anything. Like, he is not good at everything. He's like a jack of all trades kind of thing. Is his mummy a better spellcaster than him? In a lot of ways, yes. I mean, she pioneered some of the dark magic, right? Doesn't have a dragon, though? That is true. But she's hot. Don't forget that. Marathi is hot. You can't forget that factor when it comes to decision making. Alright, let me run down here. Yeah, they'll be near the reinforcements, so I actually could probably move towards my other reinforcement stuff. All my other reinforcements are over here. I mean, fighting in the trees is actually fine for me. None of my units are large. I'll move this guy over here as well, and just vibe over here. And a unique skill tree to buff up something. Oh, 100%. Like, anything to give Malekith a little bit more love would be good. But the sad reality is, Malekith is actually a strong lord. And I don't want any of you guys yap in the chat. He is a strong lord. It's just, the reality of a lot of the factions that are older, they're so much more boring. Because they haven't had any updates. If you looked at the update that happened for Cathay, like, Cathay got a Gate Master with, like, a bazillion melee defense. I think they tuned it down after a bit of feedback that I provided. And all the community as a whole. It was ridiculous. But, you know, any faction that has recently been touched and or had a DLC is going to be miles ahead of other factions. And Britannia is a great example of that. Britannia hasn't had love for such a long time, and you can tell. You know, you can tell when playing them. Like, it feels awful. And the issue that they've done... power creep is real. I mean, the reality of power creep is it's needed. But to the extent of sometimes what it goes to is a different story. Because power creep would not be a problem as long as they enabled the older factions to have parity. But I don't think we'll ever have that. Because A, it's not going to make money. Like, there's no point in them putting loads of effort into like, old factions that's not going to give them any money. From a business sense, it's just a ridiculous thing to do. Like, it'd be the dumbest thing ever if they just, like, invested loads of money and time into old factions. Oh, it's an AoE. Interesting. Okay, that's even better than I thought. And that's, I think, the reality we're probably going to be in. Let me summon the Cryptoris here, then. That's going to be a fire spell. And do you know what the fundamental problem with Britannia is in my eyes? Do you know what the fundamental problem with Britannia is in my eyes? Sieges. Britannia is not a bad faction. The roster is solid enough, but the thing that lets them down is sieges. 100 million %. French, goddammit. You can tell he's English. Yeah, the problem is that sieges. Like, you cannot function well as a faction if you cannot perform and do sieges well. Like, it was the old world that gave Britannia foot knights. Like, actually Grail level power on foot. And so when you're in that scenario, right, the faction doesn't function well. I knew the Cryptoros were the summon to do. I don't hate the idea of this, and then these dogs coming over for the cavalry at the back. But what do you guys think? That's, like, for me, the problem with Britannia. Like, their ability to perform within sieges is very limited, which hinders them significantly. If they were good in sieges, then I can promise their performance on the campaign in general would be so much better. Because if you look at their roster in isolation, it's actually not that bad. Their roster in isolation is not bad at all. Ooh, Empire Knights charging into the dogs is not great, but they're garrison units, so I don't mind. I'm gonna have to defend, even as an Englishman, I'm defending the Frenchman. Lantry is French and he's a lovely guy. Siege rework. I saw a Reddit post recently, which I thought was quite insightful. It said, please stop half finishing stuff. And I think that they've announced Bretonnian rework a lot, like 3 times I think it was, and they haven't done anything with it. They've announced the siege rework and they haven't done anything with it. Like, they're announcing a lot of things and not doing it. So it'd be interesting to see them like finishing what they're announcing. But that mass route was actually fire. But it was an interesting post that I was reading. I was like, make some decent points. More Warhammer, so less players equal less content. Yeah. I mean, they're literally just a bunch of dudes, you know? And then you got Empire, that's better for that. Daisy's Rust? How is that subjective to Daisy and Rust? I mean, both games, no matter who it is, no matter where they're from, don't trust them in Daisy and Rust. Especially Rust. My god. And back in the day when Rust first came out, because I played back in the day when you used to have radiation like bandages and like it was a green first aid kit, and that was when you couldn't see the weapon on your back. Good times. But Dag have so much into Warhammer 2. Now it's all sexy Slanesh and blubbery ogres. Really, I feel like ogres are not that popular. Right, guys, do me a favor. Let's have a consensus in the chat because we're all wholesome hunks. We're all awesome in the chat right now. Type 1 in the chat if you think ogres is a good faction. Type 2 in the chat if you think ogres is a bad faction. I'm curious what you think. 1 if they're a good faction, 2 if they're a bad faction. I'm actually genuinely curious to see what people are thinking. Thanks, Japanese saying 1. Howdy, playing Lioness now. Oh, nice, dude. How are you finding it, buddy? I mean, I've kind of low-key been, like, crap-talking Bretonnia this entire time, saying they're terrible at sieges and things like that, and it's funny that you're playing them. W. Am I gonna go murder you? Or do I have to finish up my food here? I think I have to finish my food up here. Sorry, okay, they ain't good. Yeah, I think if we're all honest with ourselves, they're not the greatest, right?
Welcome to my court.
I think getting... Holy moly, that moved quick.
From the tombs. What is...
Good enough. Now, let's go take some more territory.
Welcome to my court.
I can attack Avenheim. Do I have siege attack on these guys? No. No siege attacker, but we can siege it. I don't mind.
What do you want? What is your will?
They'll probably come attack us and we'll clear them up.
Tremble, mortal. On my way. We are in agreement. That will stop.
Right. Do we murder them? Charging over, pull them out, and charging over it again? Yeah, it kind of just like make it a bit meh, right? Do I go murder Ungrim or do I kill Zulfbar?
The days are dark, and the end time. Sure.
Yeah, I'll take peace and then just further carve up the north. I don't mind fighting Dragon now.
No. What do you want?
The goal is to take the Empire. Oh, attack with the wrong guy.
None shall live. The world.
Honestly, it's kind of fine. I'll be so for real.
Undeath Ascendant. Foolish.
Because then I can probably move and maybe take more time with Vlad, potentially. No, I don't think so, actually. We got all three, all four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I mean, that would be very tasty if we can attack at the next one. No, we can't. Only just.
I never tire.
I don't think so.
To the shadows. What?
I think this is sort of like very similar to how Bretonnia plays. You just have a ton of dudes and you're chilling. Like, I've always felt like having as many lords is just the key to success with these kinds of things. Now the wild cometh at me, bro. I will throw hands.
Von Karstein. If you
Oh my! Oh, finally we're getting positive wins and magics. For Fan Fantasy RPG, how you doing, mate? Hope you have a good weekend. Likewise for everybody. And thanks for the follow, dude. Vlad, the Elect Chaos still, and the Rightful Emperor. Agreed. We're trying to murder the entirety of the Empire at the moment. Did I get another Blood Kiss? No. The Necromancers, not vibing with. I don't really like the Necromancers too much. But my goal is to have as many lords as possible, so I'll probably recruit another lord here. I mean, I could technically teleport with Vlad right now and do this quest battle over here.
what? They will know.
Do you know what?
Death.
Why not? Vlad's an absolute Giga Chad. I'll kill everybody with him anyway. This is the reality of vampires. They're just so goddamn OP with their lords. Oh, my pup is saying hello. Hello, baby girl. Come here. Come here. So, say hello to the dire wolf. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. This is my dire wolf. She is a... she becomes a different doge depending on the faction I play. Oh, thank you. So for Chaos, and if I'm playing a Chaos faction, she is an amalgamation of every single Chaos Lord. But for vampires, she's a direwolf. Hello, chat. You're a good girl, aren't you, baby girl? Yeah? She's a good one. She is a cutie patootie. Alright, let's murder these guys real quick. cheeky spin.
Vlad von Karstein, kneel before your master. What do you want?
Level 13 is pretty good. The Ghoul King has granted special powers by Nagash.
The slaughter.
It resurrects his minion indefinitely. Let's go kill him then.
Isabella von
Hello?
Karstein.
Isn't that the right answer?
This world.
I love how everyone else is just zooming ahead of Vlad and he's just like, wait for me, wait for me.
Yes, I obey.
Alright, let's give him a good spanking. I'm always down to clown.
Vlad von Karstein.
I'm always down to clown.
Might has
Darvalot wins the magic if that was the only problem.
Empire.
Major instances of Chaos Wars, I'll wait. Massive numbers. Hordes, generally speaking. Chaff is what they struggle with,
Vampire.
to be honest.
Queen
Their largest struggle is Hordes, generally speaking. Slow starters, they are very slow starters as well, yeah.
them.
But they're very, very bad at dealing with chaff because, like, the blunderbusses, like, just murder everything. Like, they will kill anything and everything that they see in front of them. And so it really... Ooh, Mortis Engine. Definitely need to kill you.
All shall perish.
So they'll kill everything equally. And as part of that, it just means that... Sounds good. Well, my favourite faction? The Dwarves, mate. The Dwarves is my favourite faction.
Alphan Schlapper. The Dwarves is my favourite faction. You know, same your ancestors, scary brethren. For the layer witnesses this action today.
Yours is Norska, the Troll King. Have you liked the voice acting changes they did?
Ward of the dead.
Dude, this Mortis Engine is getting so much free value, I can't even stop it. Cavalry time. Bar guys plus cavalry time. The answer to most things.
Tremble, fools.
I'm not bringing it in. You're gonna get murdered. Alright, fine. I'll bring you in. If you die, you die.
Isabella von Karstein.
12. So I'll be able to cast another one of them.
The von Karstein's march.
I just need her to get out.
Right, King.
Like, I cannot hit this Mortis Engine for the life of me.
I am immortal.
High Elves.
We are the
High Elves
new
pretty cool.
order.
I think the only issue I have with High Elves is I dislike the way they are in lore. I mean, that's generally the reason why I don't like them. I think, like, knowing the lore has kind of changed my perception on certain factions, personally. Like, I really dislike certain factions due to their behavior and lore, which is kind of funny. Like, High Elves, like, think they're better than everybody, therefore hate them. Plus Battle of Beards. So, kind of a 2 for 1. Yeah, a lot of free damage is not ideal. But let's just use these guys, clear over map. I'd be interested to know how well they perform here. Probably not the greatest. And obviously, the reason why I play Vlad over Manfred is what Manfred did in lore as well.
Vlad
What an absolute nerd.
Karstein.
Basically, high elf Manfred, right? Not necessarily. I mean, Imrik. One of the greatest things about Imrik, in my personal opinion, is that if he makes a deal, he means it. Right? He never goes back on his word. He's very loyal with that perspective. In that, if he tells you he will do something, he will genuinely do it, no matter what he agreed to. If he agreed to run in the streets naked, he'd do it because he agreed to it. But yeah, he's a bit of a psychopath in end times.
Karstein.
He goes a little bit too crazy for my liking.
Bring death.
This Mortis Engine is terrifying me, by the way.
We must have blood.
These guys are becoming grave guards, is that? Don't betray the elders of the Pawn. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, I might be remembering incorrectly, but he aligned himself with Malekith.
Hungry for blood.
So you come up for action. Oh, nice. Hope that their end times DLC is good. Yeah, likewise. I'm really hoping the DLC is really good too. Let's charge. This Mortis engine has been a big problem for me. I'm just taking 3 damage. I mean, the problem I have with the vampires in general, I need to retreat from this fight now, is they haven't had this love in such a long time. Okay, I really need to get my mage out of here. I don't believe she's going to survive otherwise.
At once, his lady.
Like, I need to make sure to, like, reset this battle in some way, because I've basically been playing towards the Mortis engine this entire time. Which is not what I need to be doing.
Your time has come.
You get out of here.
Swiftly.
Because they're bloody summoning grave guards for everything that dies.
Blood Knights.
Which doesn't take a genius to know that's insane.
Sylvania.
Charge in, move straight out. This chick still needs to get out. We are actually doing a little bit of chip damage now. Black Coach is doing a good job of that. She's still stuck. I might have to send the Vargeist in just for the sake of trying to keep her alive. And giving her a bit of room to get out. Yeah, I think that should have pushed them enough to give a bit of room.
For Sylvania.
That should be a really tasty charge in the back as well. Hopefully I don't lose the Vargeist, but they've got more mass.
Find me if you dare.
If anyone's going to survive that exchange, it'll be these guys.
Swiftly.
And yeah, you can see here, we should be able to sneak out now. It would be a big shame to lose the Vargeist, but honestly, they'll have done the job if they got her out. And it looks like they have, which is massive. That's exactly what we're looking for.
We thirst. With haste.
I gotta really get out of here, otherwise the Mortis engine will crush them. Damn, very happy she survived. Struggling to get... Dude, this Mortis engine is actually... Look at this, 4.6k value. If you can't get onto Mortis engines, they become such a problem, dude. Yeah, the Black Coach is actually putting in work as well, which is nice. Isabel, I'm going to heal. And then hopefully she can start dealing with the Mortis engine again.
Blood Knights.
I'm just going to start cycle charging through these units here as well. My goal is to just keep battering the back lines and doing what I can to reposition these guys, because they just keep reviving them.
Join me.
I mean, it's a double whammy in that they're going to also struggle to hit me,
All shall suffer.
but it's worse for me in these scenarios. Like, the person that gets the least amount of like benefit from this transpiring is me. But finally, we've got to the Mortis engine again. Now, this is all I needed to do as early as possible, but I was so stuck that I couldn't reach.
Crush the breathers.
But we are now getting a lot more Winds of Magics, which is what we were looking for as well. And the second the Mortis, like, look at this, 14k damage, 5.3k gold value. Crazy value from that. Thankfully, that thing's dead now. That is a huge win. Now, the Lord's the thing that I want to try and kill. Hopefully I can pull these guys back. I mean, halberds are not going to be that great, to be honest.
Night has fallen. With haste.
Just need to make sure they don't get stuck and we can get out of there as well. Honestly, the let me put this on group 5 so I can keep moving it back.
Blood Knights.
Looks like they're getting lost with the source a little bit. Okay, back coach over here. Charge into the back of these guys. We're going to lose a couple of units here, but I'm okay with it. Oh, I think the charge cycle here is going to be better. That was my regiment renown. It's fine, I can replace those. I think actually getting these guys free is probably the smart thing for me to do, to be honest. Yeah, that is pretty chef's kiss, to be honest. Everything's maxed out. Cryptoras, Cryptoras. While they're rotating, if you don't know, collision damage works, and it's based off the entity's speed that you're charging into at the same time. So if you're charging into an entity that's currently moving, you'll do a lot more work. Like, you'll get a lot more value from it. Because the maximum I believe you can do from collision damage is 77. And 70% of that is armor piercing. Fun fact. Alright, hopefully. Because I just need to kill this Lord, honestly. It's just the Lord that's the problem here. So I think if you kill the Lord, the fight's basically over. Fairness, the Black Coach has done work. I normally get rid of the Black Coach, funny enough. Oh, this is perfect. If he isolates himself like this is exactly what we're looking for. Not quite. Not quite, but good enough, to be honest. If I had a little bit more Winds of Magic, I think this would be so much easier. Because I basically had, like, what was it, 2 Pit of Shades, and that was it. Gonna be a nice charge circle in here. Without the Mortis Engine, I think we're in a pretty formidable position, I feel like. You can drive by, actually. Keep the pressure up on the Lord. Heal you. Now this guy's isolated, we go for him. Hey, nice. Oh, my mouse has literally just died. That's hilarious. The Windows noise is mine. Don't worry, lads.
Lord of the Dead.
Isabella von Karstein.
Knights.
Let me go a wider formation so I do more damage. But this will be the end of the fight now, basically.
Face your fate.
This will conclude the battle for the most part, I believe. Look at that crunch, dude.
Vlad von Karstein.
Yep, thought so. That was not an easy fight, to be honest. I think I misplayed it pretty heavily. Because I just let the Mortis Engine basically rot my heroes, but ultimately it didn't look like it mattered that much. Both cousins of elves are better because they don't pretend they're good guys. Yeah, exactly. Like, they know they're kind of messed up. He was radicalized by Salt Spire? That's my goat. Sorry, I just read that now. I had a whole discussion with friends who is stronger, Manfred or Vlad. My opinion is still Manfred. What, in lore? If we're talking lore, it'd be up to debate. But if we're talking in-game, I think Manfred's stronger, to be honest. I do think Manfred's stronger. Just the fact that you have an insane mount and way more utility. Vlad can be kiteable, right? You can kite Vlad very easily. That's his fundamental weakness. Anytime you can be kited, obviously it's a problem. And now we get another one of these. I don't hate the idea of replenishment, to be honest. Excuse me, this guy. Is demanding money from you? Smoke him then.
On it.
Absolutely smoke that nerd. We'll take that next turn. We'll recruit another bloodline guy here.
I relish the opportunity.
Ooh, okay, this is pretty good. Winds of Magic's reduction for this. Plus zombie, life leeching. Ooh, no real greater arcane conduit though. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, some of these lords are just crazy OP, man. Some of those damn lords are just so goddamn good, it's crazy.
The von Garstein.
Right, now... Arcane Conduit and then Lawmaster. 100%.
Countess of Sylvania.
I just... Curse of the Years is just... them putting silence into a lot of these spells definitely helps, I'll be for real. Wait, hold on. Spellbats. I don't think I'm buffing anything I'm going to use. Apart from a Ravening Beast. That is something I will.
I thirst.
White King.
Armor, and then we'll buff up to more Blade Shield. It's really nice having a double line for that. I mean, not a bad scenario. We are starting to scale up a little bit here. If Gelt, the 9th buck for the end times. Was it Gelt that got backstabbed by Manfred in lore? I think it was, right? Goddamn Manfred. I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken. But one thing I do want to say is much love to each and every one of you guys for watching, just in general. I'm still streaming, but I appreciate everyone hanging out. Wow, he's actually coming and attacked. Shame about the settlement garrison being involved. Not a bad army, that, actually. Looking at that, it's not a bad army. Dryads are kind of annoying for vampires as well, but it should be okay. Oldie bit of goldie. Are you calling me old? I don't know if we have more Winds of Magic is the problem. Normally in lore, to get more Winds of Magic, you'd have to like sit there channeling for ages. But I think that would make for terrible mechanisms in the game.
Blood frenzy.
I think that would be hella boring. Ooh, Vlad's gonna take forever to reinforce. That probably won't come and attack me. I can change where Vlad's reinforcing if I need to as well. I think it should be fine. But the garrison's unbelievably useless. Her health's very low, to be honest. I mean, low-key, I don't need this army. They are unbelievably useless. If the Lord wants to run towards me, he's more than welcome to. I can unplug my mouse now, got enough charge. Windows sound was mine. I unplugged my mouse. Just FYI, lads. Are you flock of dooming me? How dare you, you rascal. How's your undeading doing? Corvus? Going well, mate. How are you doing, mate? Advanced magic item drop trans trait. For to get OP stuff in your lords. This must have, I find. Yeah, I think the main focus that I've had is on potency. Individual lord potency. To try and squeeze out as much advantage as I can. Is generally how I try and play. But I agree in that scouting is always a pretty solid one. Right, Vlad should be coming in now, and then we should be able to deal with these.
Master of the undead. Yes, very well.
Let's chuck them in. Oh. Awakening in the Woods is probably favourable for me, to be honest, there.
We hunger.
Out of everybody, it was probably favourable to me, that. My garrison's going to spawn in behind us, but I really don't mind. I just want to kill the Lord. So let's start grouping up to priority. So you, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think a cheeky pit of shades here, overcasted, is quite nice, but the problem with overcasting with this is that I can miscast everybody. You saw there, I took damage on everybody because I miscasted. So one of the main downsides by having loads of wizards near each other is that you can miscast into each other. So I guess is the in quotes scary thing. Alright, I'm going to run the bar guys off the map if I need to. But looks like it just wiped them all out, which is nice. Like I said, awakening from the woods is not a problem for me. Who do I need to chalice? Probably the Witch King. He's the one that took loads of damage last time. Let me move you up here. Ascend. I mean, Farkan might die on this adventure. Nah, it's what he'd want. Okay, Lord's routed off the map in a second. There you go.
Isabella von Carstein. Crush the breathers.
Yeah, Talk Social. What's up, dude? How you doing, mate? Thank you again for following yesterday. Needs some rework, in my opinion. Whole court mechanic isn't working well with the campaign unless you go for ultimate victory. Could you elaborate? What do you mean? What do you mean by the whole court mechanic? Like the Tiger Court? What about it's not good?
Vampire Lord.
As I'm always happy to speak to CA and Ray's stuff, depending on what you're saying.
Hungry for blood.
And share a similar sentiment if people are thinking the same. By the time I wasn't even halfway through one of the pillars. Well, that's revolving around relics, right? It depends on how you do it, because you can get relics from multiple different ways. So I guess it depends on how you're trying to get the relics. And where you're attacking and where you're moving towards, because the relics spawn. In fairness, I will agree in that the spawning of the relics is really weird and inconsistent. I tried to get an answer as to how they actually, like, what's the defined way of how they spawn, but I wasn't sure.
Vampire Lord.
Like, I couldn't 100% find out. This, in theory, should kill the rest of them. And in 28 seconds, we'll heal the Shadow Mage. I am running these guys away because I don't want to risk losing any of my grave guards. Especially since I have no backline threat on the heroes sniping them right now. But in my like perfected run that I did yesterday, I managed to get a fully maxed out tree in like 15 turns. Like I fully finished the Tiger Court thing in 15 turns. So either it's RNG, or you might not be attacking the settlements you need to. Yes, you can. Yeah, yeah. You've got to keep an eye out on the relics you can get from them. It's a little slow. Yeah, because for me, I wasn't having issues, but like I said, it could be like random RNG in the campaign. Oh, shoot, my grave guards might die here. I don't think they will, because I can take the cavalry in here, and the Blood Knights will pretty much clear. And then the other units can take the line there. I do wish Vlad was a little bit faster, though. I'm not gonna lie. My dude is so slow.
Vampire. Swiftly. Countess. Undeath for all.
Like in SFO, he's like absolute Thanos from memory. Do the 3 quests from Miao Ying. Number £4. Yeah, I think that's a very similar sentiment, right?
What? Death to the living!
A unit has been wiped out. Oh. Random Deepwood scouts murdering my reinforcements. I mean, surely at this point we're getting closer to army loss bonus. This is crazy. I'd be very surprised if we start doing a lot of damage into the heroes here, that the things stay around. Just need a little bit more damage into the heroes, and the battle's finished.
Swiftly!
Everything's absolutely exhausted as well.
No one can stop me.
Right.
Isabella von Costa!
You'll love to see it, lads.
We must have blood.
I will go with a cycle charge, to be honest here. I think 55 charge bonus is actually crazy. That is such a massive amplification of damage. And with it only with the stat lines reducing at 8% per second, it's well worth trying to get the charges in there. Funny enough, the Deepwood scouts are dying to a ton of random chaff in the garrison. That is crazy work. Let me heal the White Knight. It's nice the charge can be used after the battle as well. Gosh. Gosh. A nice chillaxed vamp campaign. You can't go wrong. Question is, do I order myself a burrito? That is the question. Do I order a burrito? That is the question. Oh, dude, it was like... I was eating... What was I eating? It was like a spicy mince, chicken, rice, noodles, bok choy, and stuff like that. Oh, it was so good, man. Time I was done with ogres, Grimgor already pushed it to the heart of Chorse and competitive. Really? That's why I instantly go for Grimgor. For that basically exact reason. Grimgor is the one I go for instantly. If you leave Grimgor for too long, very annoying. Also, did I make myself any... can't remember if I gave myself any items here. Or, what do we call it, sorry, siege equipment. I think I did. If I didn't, I will be very behind the curve. I will be very, very behind the curve if I didn't. Also, the fact that this auto-resolve loses is wild, by the way. Like, this is a demonstration of, like, how crazy the auto-resolve is sometimes. 3 insane Giga Chad Lords losing this fight is crazy. There's nothing that they can really threaten me with. Because Pakasuka probably could win himself. But yeah, because the problem that you often find with Bashiva's campaign is, unless you like very specifically focus on the threats around you, which is, in my personal eyes, Greasus is never a problem, mainly because his snowball factor is very low, and the archetype of his armies are counterable. Like, even the Cathay and Spearman basically crap on all of his units. So, you never need to worry yourself too much with that. I mean, honestly, the range units, what they'll do is they'll walk into melee. Because if range units have no defined target, they just run into melee. Will they just burn through tier 3 tigers easily? Yeah, they will. Because look, this is the reason why Lords as a whole is very effective and why Vampires is really good, because they'll actually eventually walk into melee. Like that. Don't ask me why, they just do. I'll do the next summon. Chasing these guys. Lovely. Crypt Ghouls are so awesome, I love them. Yeah, Lead Belchers on release was so crazy as well. Oh my god. Do any of you guys remember what they're called again? The most overpowered crazy unit in the entire world was Iron Blaster on release. Iron Blaster on release was the most broken thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, holy crap, that thing was insane. Like, oh my goodness, it would one-shot anything. And the way that it spread its damage as well, Jesus, it was brutal. Good times. Good times. Tigers get from the upgrades of the pillars, very strong. They do get very strong. Oh, and Toxic Social, I managed to get, was it, what's the Chaos, Tier 5 Chaos Dwarfs element? I got it turn 12 as Bashiva, which wasn't too bad. Mainly because I ambushed all the Chaos Dwarfs, basically. I lured them out of this element and ambushed them all. It was a W strat. It was a W strategy. Ooh, Beastman. That'll be free XP as well. Did I give myself siege equipment? I hope I did. I did, good. The level of HPs these guys are on is crazy. Who I was in force match, is probably why I shouldn't have done that. Find the Living is fire. Don't think of enough lords, I need more.
King of Darkness.
I mean, this is quite literally how the vampires are really good. That's only flying units, isn't it? Yeah. Vigor loss reduction is always really good, though.
Undeath Ascendant.
Hungering is fine now.
Yes.
Training.
This better be important.
Evasion towards
Who
that.
wishes the red kiss?
I'm gonna go raise dead because it has more utility.
Bow before me.
Vlad's gonna siege.
If you think it is wise.
I'm gonna try and press R in time.
What?
There you go. Now they're not moving at a million miles an hour.
She's impudent. Moving.
So is everyone joining? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they are. Good. With Kolek, now that Sia's pushing towards the end times? Possibly. I mean, Kolek's dad is literally the size of a mountain. So you'd kind of expect him to be an absolute Giga Chad. You know, it'd be a reasonable thing to have Kolek a little bit more crazy. It was very cool when his mechanic came around. For every vassal, he gets more weapon strength, and I think that's such a cool mechanic. I think that is such a dope mechanic.
No one can stop.
Alright, let's murder all the range stuff. How goddamn dare you, Waywatcher? Yeah, generally, Kolek was a scary guy. He just bonked through anything. Yeah, we don't have as much Winds of Magic anymore, which is a shame. But I will be sending my lords in when needed. Basically just sort of waiting until enough of them stack up for me to murder. Because if there's no range targets, they might walk in. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Doesn't look like they will. I don't mind a cheeky little pit of shade overcast. Absolutely smoke everything. Let us nerf the treekin. Let us nerf the treekin. Let's get the other lords coming in. 6 and 7. Okay. I'll do another one. I don't think so. Why not? When in Rome. Flock of Doom would be hella nice though, I must admit. Having Flock of Doom would go a long way. Do you know, I think I have hay fever. I'm sniffling like crazy. I have the windows open, I'm sniffling like crazy. I did think I have hay fever. All this time I thought I don't have hay fever, but I feel like I do now. Like I've been so certain I don't have hay fever, but now I feel like I definitely do. I'm just such a sniffly kind of guy now, you know? I did like a test recording like fairly recently, and all I could hear is every second me sniffing. Or sniffling, whatever you want to say. Probably because of hay fever. It's been too long since I've denied the truth. I think I've come to the conclusion that I definitely do have hay fever. Allergies suck, for real, for real. Like, I don't think I get bad allergies, like mine's not bad at all. Like, if I've got a little sniffly nose, it's fair enough, but... Always vassal Templehof? Really? How easy is it to vassalize them? For me, I generally just like murdering everything. I'd rather have them under my own dominion. Lore of Beasts, anything that seems worth it, it's Flock of Doom. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Flock of Doom is probably one of the most valuable spells in the game. It's crazy OP. Like, Flock of Doom here is 100 times better than any other spell that I could have. Like, 100 times is not even an exaggeration. Force Vassal, last other one, fair. Plus, I think you get a Blood Kiss, don't you, from vassalizing? If I'm not mistaken. She gets stalked from a skill line? She does, yeah. Unspottable, too. She is literally a slithery snake. What was that buff? It's already gone. Let's try and knock the tree down. We're becoming lumberjacks. Wait, why did... Hold on a second, she had minus 55 leadership for a second there. I was like, hold on. Is there a way I can get Mortis Engine, guys? Does anybody know? I feel like Mortis Engine right now would go so hard. That is a really good spell. Mortis Engine would go so hard. Don't have... Yeah, no. The AoE minus leadership guy as well would go so hard in this army too. I think if I just had lads on dragons, it'd be so much easier too. Hold on. For some reason my headset's hurting my ears. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm taking it off. And yes, I do have ears. Fun fact, streamers have ears. Do you know what I'll do now? I'll order my food now. Hopefully it's still buy one, get one free. Fingers crossed it's still buy one, get one free. Please be buy one, get one free. It's so good. Oh, W it is. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I've just realized it's an AI generated image as well. That's hilarious. It has the Gemini thingy bottom right. Peak vampire gameplay? I mean, pretty much, to be honest. There's not much I can do. Ordering my food. Ooh, do I get a tea as well? I probably should get a tea. Let me get a caramel milk tea. An iced caramel milk tea. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boom. Right, back to it. What's changed? Not much. I mean, at least I can get to talk to you, to speak with you, little folks. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend been? You guys been alright? Any nice plans? Anything fun you got planned? Anything you want to do? Anything you want to go see? Ooh, I can smell someone's having a barbecue. Someone's having a barbecue outside. Very nice. I mean, while these vampires do their thing, we can catch up, you know? Drinks are on us. So our games to play. In fairness, I do. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a similar vibe as well. I've got loads of things I want to play. I've really been enjoying Forza recently. What I'll probably do is when my group gets here, finish up, and then I need to do some editing. And I'll probably play some Forza as well. Darktide and Warhammer 3 for me? Yeah, nice. I think Darktide, there's a new class, isn't there? Can you get Mortis Engine outside of Mortis Engines? Heroes and I am killable? Basically, yeah. Heroes are so goddamn OP with the vampires, to be truly honest with you. Play the Vroom Vroom? What, as in Forza? Yeah, I enjoy. Like, where's my controller? Shout out to any OGs that play on the PC and use an Xbox 360 controller. Your boy's an Xbox gamer, and you've got to love the Xbox 360. This controller is the best controller ever made. This is deadass the best controller ever made. I'll be so for real. There's no other better controller. Also, the Windows sounds of the disconnecting is probably my controller. Keep that in mind. Let me make sure it's not spamming it. It's not. Looked like it was. Mortis Engine outside of Mortis Engine. Just the Mortis Engine effect. Like, because Skaven can get the Warpstone armor, which does the Mortis Engine, right? So I'm just looking for the same thing, right? I don't know if vampires can get... You can get it. Okay, good. Rune of Spite? No, for vampires. For the vamps. But yeah, absolutely. Rune of Spite's OP. I want to try and get it for the vampires, because these fights are such a grind. Only Ghost? Yeah, Ghost makes sense. But then again, Ghost is not good in these, like, Thunderdome situations. He sucks. He's too big of an entity. In all these Thunderdome situations, he gets absolutely smoked. He gets absolutely smoked. Because you can see the main value proposition of these units is that I'm not a large target at all. So A, they struggle to shoot me. And B, it's really good. Ghost sucks in general. I was told his zombies are incredible. Like, his campaign is very, very effective. Like, you can get such cheap stacks that are really potent. But that playstyle is just not for me. Ironic I say that because that's literally what I'm doing right now. Kind of a similar vibe to what I'm doing now is just running stuff in and just letting them kill everything. Boring as hell? Yeah. I mean, the problem is vampires are like that. The fundamental way that you have to play as the vampires is boring as hell. Which is my biggest quarrel with them. My biggest quarrel with them is exactly that. Zombie swarms are not for everyone. I think it's really OP, right? It's really strong, the zombie swarms, but not the greatest. Did a Kemmler zombie run? What, Thorson, Thorsnark, excuse me, what does Kemmler do to zombies? Does he buff, what does he buff for him? Heinrich Kemmler. He's he buffs spectral stuff, right? Dude, my knowledge is so fragmented these days. What is he called? Rel, that's it.
Vlad von Karstein.
When the DS out, Pinkerton? It's already out, matey. It's been out for 2 days. The DLC has been out for 2 days. Ooh, improves the aura of that.
Join me for dinner.
Dawnless sleep. Yeah, none of these are great, to be honest. The vigor reduction is the one that I was really looking for.
Who wishes the red kiss?
We have everything we really want there as well.
Yes.
Everything should be getting the bonuses that they're needing as well. 6-7 melee defense, very nice.
My bloodline calls.
What am I missing? Yeah, evasion into Winds of Death as well. And I do indeed. If you want to learn about the campaign, the video that I made is pretty decent, I would say. Wow, Perfect Vigor is crazy, by the way. But she is a Winds of Death gamer, so I don't mind. Nah, Perfect Vigor is just so goddamn good. That's crazy. You can't offer me something as good as that and expect me to take it, like, for real. That's just crazy work. Turn 11, not too bad. You can definitely do so much more. Like, we have 21k right now. It's like crazy how much money we're making. Like, the daft thing is, I need more lords. Oh shoot, I forgot to bring this guy over. So I'll probably need another lord stack somewhere. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a stack of lords here too. So we'll go with a one of these. Oh, Maximilian. What a name. We'll go with one of you. Put you here. I'll recruit another lord over here as well. We don't have enough blood kisses. Grab tactician. The lords are going to be dealing with Zulfar most likely then. So all we need to do is just continuously have 4 stacks of lords everywhere, and then that's how we can progress all across the map. And that's literally it. Like, turn 11 in, we're not doing too bad. We should be able to, like, maximize that like crazy, though. Like, we should be able to push that even further. I think if we continue the strat, we would basically be able to take the entire empire in not much time at all. But this is the issue with vampires is not that they're weak. The vampires really are not weak at all. The issue that they have is that their fundamental playstyle of what makes them strong is boring. Like running around with stacks of 4 lords everywhere is like a very grindy situation. And I agree, Jeremy. It's been a bit since we've heard anything. I really hope that the entire like End Times DLC and the way that they add units in, like Nefarita coming in and things like that, completely changes how this will function. Well, I hope Nefarita and stuff like that, if that's a thing, changes the way that this functions. And whoever else is within the DLC.
The world will drown in blood.
Because I would love that. I would love to see all of this kind of juicy stuff coming in. Because the vampires are so strong, man, but it's just, can you be bothered running around with 1 million lords? Probably not. But saying that, boys, will Vlad get a revamp? I have no idea, mate, but logically speaking, I'd expect that. Logically speaking, it would be surprising if they didn't. Right, what we're going to do, boys, let us find... Let me send you guys on over to the world of Fred. Didn't bite my pun? Okay. I get you. That was pretty good, I'll give you that. Fred's live. We love Fred. Fred's an awesome guy. We'll go raid Fred. But guys, I hope each and every one of you beautiful fine folks has a fantastic rest of your weekend, has an amazing one. You guys are breathtaking. You guys are amazing. Thank you all much for the support. It's been absolutely crazy, the amount of follows, donations, gifted subs, all that kind of stuff. It's been fantastic. Shout out again to Dragon. Dragon's been a legend. Really appreciate the raid that you gave earlier. Let's give him another shout out before we go. But Mike, thank you for the gifted sub as well, dude. It's very kind of you. Thank you again for all the follows. We'll hopefully be back at it again soon enough in the next couple of days. But you guys are awesome. You guys are breathtaking. If you've enjoyed, make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to follow and like and subscribe like usual. I think I was pretty pleased with how well we did here. I think we managed to push and take a lot of territory, which I was pretty pleased with us. But yeah, have a good one, boys. You take care of yourselves. You're all amazing. Stay breathtaking. Stay amazing. And goodbye for now. And thanks for the tubers. Appreciate you. The doggo's not happy with me.